Yo, what is going on, everybody? I hope you are well. Welcome back. We are doing some gaming as usual. Hello. Yeah, sorry I'm a bit late. Just been busy with stuff, sorting, organizing things after yesterday, just making sure everything's all ready. But we're back. We're good. We're ready to go. Kutsure, hope that your food is good. Big Pocket, you're just happy to see me. Both, actually. Column A and B. Hello, Yarbles. What's up, Joe? Morning, Frank. Chat, I've got air-fried Dominoes. Oh, my goodness. Is that a reheat? A reheat job? Howdy, Payne. Should be pretty straightforward doing the last few sections. Basically, we need to kill, like, 5 bosses wearing one of the goons' piece of armor. It turns out any of them count. I didn't realize this. I thought it was just going to be the LBT version, but apparently it's not. Apparently any of them they count, which is good. So we're just going to be able to get on and do that. Like, well, I killed Together accidentally last stream with one of them on with a grenade. So we've only got 4 to do now. So we just got a couple of 4 kills to do on bosses. You could just decide where we want to go. That's about it, really. That's about it. All right, let's see. So, what we got going on here? A grenade, a Mosin, and a dream. And action over by gate 3. Let's go. It's back. What happened? Was there a problem? A bit of problem? We got a problem? Was it alright? Ah! Wow, I got spiked through the little gap there. Someone was ready. I mean, I did charge through the bathroom in fairness. Steam. Oh, stream likely froze for a few seconds. Weird. That was quick. Very strange, but it was pretty well signposted. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know what causes this. I get, from the stream PC, I get these, like, network dropouts. So if I'm looking at the chart on Task Manager, the network drops out and it says reconnected to OBS, and then it comes back. Usually there's enough of a buffer that it works and doesn't have a problem. But right at the start of the stream, I think maybe it hasn't buffered quite enough or something, and it doesn't work properly. I don't know why that happens. It's really weird. I haven't figured out like what it is. Maybe I just need to update OBS. Could be it. It could be like a known bug or something. So I didn't go and do my hideout last night. I couldn't be bothered. I get the circle of death, but refresh the browser, it's usually fine. Does that happen often on your side? Like when watching my stream? Or is it just like now? Was like now the only time? I know some people were saying when they were watching the VOD, they were getting a weird thing where it was not buffering, but like there was like a couple of seconds that were just like missing from the recording, which is like really odd. Every so often. I don't really know. I don't know how to deal with that, really. Maybe getting a mini packet loss spike and it's DDoSy. I don't know what's happening. It's like, it only happens on the stream PC. It doesn't happen on the main PC. It's not got like any encoding overloads or anything like that. Like literally just the internet just like drops out. It only happens when I'm streaming. It's very, very weird. To keep the big pockets after the wipe or not? I don't think so. I don't think so. We're just kind of doing it out of interest more than anything else. Enable jumbo package. That's a real option, right? Sounds like a joke, but I think that's actually a real option. How long do you think until the wipe? Oh, I mean, it's going to be soon. Not worse than the other stream. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I am hoping that it doesn't happen around the 10th because I've got a LAN party to go to. And the wipe interrupted it last year, so it would be quite nice if it... I either want it to happen on, like, the 1st, or, like, the perfect time for me would probably be... let's pay attention to this for a sec. Oh, so close. I love the idea of doing this in, like, the tequila mask. Come, baby. Work it. Ah! Oh, god damn it. Now that they've buffed this thing, you can actually sort of offset your, like, lack of playing with this, which is kind of interesting. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know when the wipe's going to be. I'm hoping that it's the 15th or something like that. That would work perfectly for me, but knowing my luck, it's going to be like the 8th or something just, like, really awful for me for that weekend. We'll see. We'll see. Large pockets of so OP have a large heal and stim 2 cats advantage. I don't think it matters. Like, it literally is, in my opinion, isn't it just disregarded? Like, the advantage is disregarded just by, like... Maybe we'll just use the essay until we lose it. I know, I did my video on the essay already, so... Don't really need to do any more with this, but... It's fun, at least. And then maybe... after I've died with this particular outfit, then we'll go and do something somewhere else. Do I have a sugar somewhere that I'd like hidden away? No. Let's go find a sugar. I think I used them in the craft, didn't I? There's one. Right. Yeah, it's just Skiller really that we need to kill. This is the guy. 26. Oh, that was rubbish. That was terrible. Right, how much has this got? Oh, 19 out of 20. Okay, fine. We're good to go then. Okay. No, this is fine. Let's just go with this. It'll be alright. Be alright. Side note, transmitting more data in a single frame, network experience less fragmentation and reassembly. Can you enable jumbo packets? Where is that in OBS? I'm not sure where that is. Maybe I'll have to look it up afterwards. In advanced recording, stream delay, no. Automatic reconnect, yes. I'm not sure where that would be. Is it a PC thing? Wait, stream is nearly dead? Wait, why? It's not telling me that there's any problem anywhere. Is it not? Is it a Twitch thing? I'm not having any packet loss at all. Like, OBS is telling me that I have no issues whatsoever. No render lag, no encoding lag. Like, I'm not even seeing the drops that I usually do when I have that problem. I wonder if it's Twitch. Can a standard edition player get the bigger pockets? I think so. Thursday the 1st would be nice. We'll have to see. Hello, Twerker. It's not even telling me that it's reconnecting. Does your oldest ask you what you do for work and what do you say? Not yet. She's only 3. She doesn't really care at the moment. I think there might be a Twitch problem or something. Yeah, PV isn't going to wipe. As far as what BFG have said, anyway. I feel like Skiller's not here. It's fine now. And F, it showed the offline screen for a second when you came back. It's hot in Nottingham, 32. I shaved to cut my hair off just to cope. Don't feel like tequila's here. Do you have to use tequila mask? Nah. I'm just doing it for fun. I shouldn't swing that wide. I need to get better at doing this. Right. Just peek in the corner. Even the foul is like slightly too long. Just a little bit. How would you recommend somebody farm the cotton beanie for Kappa? I would just kill 1 billion scavs. That's probably what I would do. Ow. Oh, that's not good. There's two. There's one like that side. And one that side. And my thorax is mighty screwed up. Damn it, Twitch. YouTube seems fine. Just hop over to YouTube, guys. If you're having problems. I think it must be Twitch. So one of those people was up the top there. Is it worth CMSing here? Tough one. I can't really hear with the mask on. Yeah, big pockets, I'm pretty sure they're not going to stay. I don't think so. We're just doing it to kind of do it. You know what? Tequila's not here. Let's just leave. I don't know why I'm like forcing myself to stay here. We just need to kill like 4 bosses. So there's just people like camping the factory corridor area. Like, just leave, right? Yeah, I think Twitch is having some problems. It must be. Gotta say, BSC really fixed PV service. Runs at SPTs. Well, it's good now because it acts like it's on, you know, it's on your own local machine unless you're playing Scav, Streets, or with other players. If you're playing solo anywhere other than solo PMC outside of Streets. I did kill 1 person. Yeah, SIG hybrid. From down the corridor. Did they fix the tent extract? Oh, I'm not sure. You could get into it outside, couldn't you? I'm not actually sure. I don't know. Yeah, if you got them through the quest, they'll wipe. If you paid for them, they stay. Yeah, that's the better answer. That's a more complete answer than the one I was giving. Okay. Thank God for plates. Thank the Lord for plates. There we go. It'll do. It'll do. It's fine. So try that again. Yeah, we're so low on food now because we got our stomach shot out. Shouldn't have bothered CMSing at all, really. Doesn't really matter. Let's just run another factory. I do find that the tequila mask really does save you on factory like so much. SA really feels great this one. I haven't used it much until now. Like, genuinely. I've not seen that many other people using it either. Like, people were telling me apparently everybody's using it, but I haven't really seen that myself. So there you go. I got a new phone, by the way. Bought a new phone. Came this morning. Partly what I was doing today, setting it up. I'm a very value person when it comes to phones. I'm not really a big... I used to have like the flagship phone when I was on contracts before, but now I'm just on a SIM-only deal, and then I'm like... Now I'm like really super value. This is the first time I've gone like hard value. I had a Galaxy S7 for like the longest time. And then eventually it just like froze and just didn't turn on anymore, which is really sad. Like nothing actually happened to it. I didn't break it or anything. It just came to its end of its like electronic life, which was sad. So I moved over to my wife's old Galaxy S8 that I'd like kept in reserve, which is this one. But as you can see, the screen on it is like kind of smashed over the camera. And this got progressively worse and worse to the point at which I can't use online banking anymore, because I can't actually take a front photo, and that it doesn't give you any flexibility to use the rear camera. So even though the rear camera's fine, I can't actually use it anymore. And there's a big crack down the front of it, and like my 1-year-old like put this dent in it by hitting it with a block and stuff, because it's already damaged in the corner from where my wife dropped it. So what I did was I was like looking around, and I'm like, man, phones are like so expensive. They're like so expensive. So what I did was I was scoured around, and I got myself a refurbished Galaxy S10 to S10e. Because I don't like the curved sides bit, but it's basically pristine. There's a tiny bit of marking around the bottom edge of the like charger bit. Other than that, it's like looks pretty much brand new. I got it from like Amazon refurb, so holy crap. Is he buff now? Sounds like he's buff still? Maybe he is still down. Could be down here. Oh, he went. Maybe that's in there. How did I lose to that? That's terrible. Terrible. Very poor play for me. Head nape? Alright. Alright. Not very many hits. Hipfire, you win this now? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, maybe. PvP. How'd I get head nape there? Anyway, so I bought myself a Galaxy. I thought I'd do this as a test, because I'm always on the lookout for like doing things. I do think, you know, I like play Tarkov, like I do stuff IRL as well. So I thought I'd try this thing. So this thing is like, yeah, as I said, it's basically pristine. It's basically pristine. It's like, so it's a Galaxy S10e, which is slightly smaller, because all these new phones that come out are like absolutely enormous. This is the old S8, and this is the S10e, which is like very slightly smaller, but they're all huge. I've seen like my wife's S20 is like massive, and I just not that keen. And I don't like, this thing's got like edges, it's got like rounded edges on the corner, which is like really annoying. And so this one doesn't, which is much better. I don't like the rounded edges on the new phones, so I've gone for that one. And because it is slightly smaller or whatever, but it's like quite a few generations. I'm still skipping up to like 2 generations of phone, but this one is, it's quite a lot older, and getting it slightly refurbed as well. This cost me £115, which I was like, not sponsored. No, I just bought a new phone. I was just telling you. I was like, man, that seems like a steal. Right, let's go somewhere else. I don't know if I want to carry on playing Factory. Let's go and do something else. So we'll do LCBR, and then, like, I don't know, we could hunt, like, Kollontai or something. I don't really know. We'll go, like... Oh, yeah, because we have to go Thor, don't we? Because, can't you run the CPC? Because I have to run one of the... Actually, no, I could run the Goons armor. Now, let's run this. I've got one of these, so we may as well do it. So, yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, these days, modern phones, like, as I said, I was on a Galaxy S7 for ages. Like, the only thing that really, like, catches me out with new phones is just the fact that they stop updating the software for them. That's pretty much it. Like, otherwise, there's nothing that the new phones really have that I actually care about. I just don't care about the stuff that the new phones have, and I haven't for years now. Like I used to, and some of the things that they were bringing out were actually quite good. But these days, it just doesn't really matter, you know? They all pretty much do the same thing. Had an S3 Mini until a couple of years ago, retrofitted with 4 times larger battery. That's awesome. Can confirm Amazon Refurb is the best way to get a new phone. I've done it myself. I was going to go through CEX, which is like a UK company. That I don't know if they're in Europe as well, but they do like refurbs. But their refurb like rating system was like really weird. A to C, and people on Reddit were like, yeah, sometimes you get one that's like really scuffed. Sometimes it's really good. Like it's a bit of a crapshoot. Like, yeah, you can send them back, but that's a pain in the arse, right? Who wants to be sending the stuff back after you've already been like delivered it, whatever? And on Amazon Refurbs, it was like, they all seemed to be like the A grade, at least that's what it said. It was like the A grade, and it wasn't any less expensive. It wasn't any like more expensive than CX. So I was like, okay, I'll just go with the Amazon refurb one then. I didn't really think that Amazon would even do that, to be fair. I didn't even think that was an option. So I did that, and it seems great so far. It seems great. Like, I'm quite opposed to paying the prices of the new phones. And for what, you know? Like, oh, some updated software? Like, that's basically all you're paying for. I'm like quite opposed to it. So this thing seems pretty good. And as I said, it's an upgrade for me. You know, I'm 2 series ahead of the one I was on before. Like, what am I really missing out on? I'm probably missing out on, you know, some version of AI that they're trying to force feed down our throats, presumably. Right, what's going to be good to kill? Unfortunately, the SA-58 is also quite good at killing, like Kollontai and those guys. Should we play with the PKP? Should we give the PKP a go? Wait, what? You're using Android? I'm calling the police. Not having an iPhone is a valid reason to unsub. I'm quite anti. You know what? I'm actually quite anti-Apple. I know that's probably gonna this be controversial for a good portion of the stream here, but I don't know. I'm just quite anti-Apple. I think the thing is, like, if you're in the Apple ecosystem, then it's great. But because I don't use a Mac, and I've never used a Mac, there's not really much point for me to do that. I'm not going to buy a Mac laptop or anything like that. Like, it's just not something that I'm going to get. So there's not really much point me being part of that, like, universe of things. You know, I don't have an Apple phone. I don't have, like, any of the Apple's accessories. So it's like, it never really made sense. It's one of those things, like, it's never really made sense for me to, like, jump in and use any of that stuff because I've never had any of the individual pieces ever. If you don't play mobile games, yeah, no, and I don't really. Amazon returns policy way better. Yeah, I mean, I literally got this morning. It came through the post this morning. Can you get a different barrel for this? What's this one? Threaded. Okay. Okay, so you put DTK1P on it, fine. You can add a nice hand guard. iPhone doesn't have a good ad block. Literally unusable. Really? That seems surprising. Using a 6-year-old phone that costs $100, only issue battery life, lack of equalizer, possibly lack of updates. Yeah, it's basically it. Like, if you're happy with those things, it's fine. And also, I think for me, like the lack of battery life thing is fixed. Actually, I don't have it here. My wife's probably still got it. But like, literally, the lack of battery life is fixed by a portable backup battery, which pretty much everybody takes with them anyway if you're going places, right? I just tuned in. Is the pocket upgrade permanent? No. I usually go iPhone, do open box from eBay and unused from a good seller. I do have an iPad. Yeah, see, we actually have 2 iPads, but they don't turn on anymore. Apple probably does run more stably, I would think, but that's because it's more locked down. Android's a bit like Windows in some ways, right? You know, I always thought that like the computing ecosystem is the wrong way round, because Mac is like really locked down. Like the people who should be using Mac is like, you know, like my mum and dad. And like Windows is really like for, you know, enthusiasts, and that's kind of the way it should be. And then obviously Linux for like hyper enthusiasts. But it's like everybody having Windows is sort of the wrong way. Like you can really mess, as we saw with like CrowdStrike, right? You can really mess Windows up. It's like I always thought it was the wrong way around. Like people can get into trouble with Windows. But like Apple is like, it's all locked down and it's for like the consumer. So the iPhone is great for people who don't want to like fiddle with too much stuff. To be fair, like I'm not an Android jailbreak or anything like that, so. Yo, Sadzar, thank you, man. Apple, I agree, in the US it seems to be a thing to hate Android, but here in the UK, Samsung is on pretty level par. I think like, isn't iMessage like a really big deal in the States? I can't remember what the... Oh, you're not allowed the bipod in this at the same time. What does the bipod do? Not a lot. That's better. Okay. Because like here we have WhatsApp, and basically everybody just uses WhatsApp in Europe. Big deal. Americans just prefer Apple because American product, but Samsung is Korean. I guess. Yeah, I guess here we're kind of like, you know, South Korea, good. US, good. You know, do what you want. We're like kind of a mixture. Did you work in tech before streaming? No. No one in my household is allowed an Android device. Hey, Eltact, how's it going, man? You don't need to jailbreak Android phones anymore because they just added all the features you would have used it for anyway. Well, I mean, that's kind of the thing, right? That's sort of why I've never bothered. Like, I wouldn't say I'm enthusiast per se. Why do these suck so much? Can you put something else on the back? Yes. Is that better? These are still better for Ergo. I don't understand why you would use those. That seems very strange. Okay, what else can we do? We can do Cobra. This thing can take a laser anyway, so there's not actually as much value in the Cobra as there usually is. Is that better? I'm not sure which is better of these two. These dovetails are... Well, that was slightly lower anyway. Maybe Cobra's probably just better anyway. And then you can put something like right at the back, or at least on this side. We'll put WMX on it just to get the 0.5 bonus. And then 91 recoil. This is gonna be quite high. We could put something like relatively beefy on it. Maybe we're gonna be stuck. We could be stuck with the Alcan. We could go height over bore crazy, but I don't know if I really want to do that. So you could go for like monstrous height over bore, but I don't know if is that like a good idea. I'm not sure if that's even a good idea. You could even use something like the TAC 30. That's probably better because it's like a 4x. This thing is goofy! What the hell are we doing? What on earth? Maybe we'll mount a TBL at the back as well, just for sheer funsies. Let's try it. I got most of the stuff. Yeah, how you doing, Oltact? You doing good, man? It's been a while. Been a little bit. Good to see you. Good to see you. WhatsApp is big in the States? I always thought it wasn't. I was told that it wasn't such a big deal. I don't know. I just go off hearsay for this. Ah, this is the perfect gun to be using with this particular rig as well. Not that we really should do this. We should always reload it by like swapping it out and doing it manually, but... Right, what do we got? Well, I got like given a ton of like PS and BT. Should probably just use BT. Maybe we'll use PS underneath. I don't know. We'll do something like that. We'll go like... load all the PS in. And then load in BT on top. Actually, I probably want to grab the BT myself, don't I? I need to grab a bit. There we go. So I can bring it with me. There we go. We'll go hunting for like collar and tie and stuff. We'll try something fun. I'm sure we'll find something fun to do. Funny thing about this is it doesn't even reload one magazine, which is quite entertaining. If we have to reload this, something has gone terribly wrong. That's all I'll say. Oh, I think I need 2 Propitals, actually. I think I need one here and one there. Yeah. Alright. Oh, God. I need to buy a new mouse because my scroll wheel's broken and it's really annoying. Right, let's just test this out in the hideout because I've made problems with this before. Can I ask you why you choose 5800 X3D, not 7800? Because I had AM4 already. And yeah, 7800 X3D wasn't actually released when I built mine. But I didn't build my machine with the 5800 X3D in mind. I built my machine with a 3700X in it. So I upgraded from that to the 5800 X3D later. It wasn't something that... Okay, this thing can only be full auto. Good. Ooh, that's actually kind of nasty. That's actually kind of nasty. Okay, well, we're not going to use the TAC 30 then. Let's see if one of the other, like, wide angles works. Let's try... What's wider, the Voodoo, the Schmidt, PM? We'll try the Voodoo just because we've got loads of them. Give it. Yeah, so I was on AM4, so it just made sense for me to just do that, you know. Like fits on there. Oh my god. Fine. Let's just see if we can go and hunt a boss. So let's grab a green flare-do. And then what else would we need for streets? Is there anything like really handy we need for streets? Kind of want column tie. We're gonna go like MVD. Oh, I want to bring a pistol. That was it. Let's bring this. I want to bring the RSH revolver. How'd you load this easily? Do you have to take this out? I think you probably do. Huh. Maybe, can you not... Does it not have a... Does it not have a loading option, this? That's actually quite annoying. We'll buy one, because I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. So we'll just buy one. And use it to top up. It's going to be easy to do that for me to find it. So let's just do that. Right, have I got enough money? 171k is enough-ish. Maybe we get a little bit more. I think if you're like transferring loads of stuff, it might be expensive. Anyway, let's try it. Let's go. Let's just go. Just go in the day. Don't do MVD, Academy, whatever. Oh yeah, RSH Revolver, you can actually put a scope on, can't you? Let's do this. I've never used this gun before. Front-mounted dot works better. Well, let's know. Where's the fun in that, eh? This is going to look quite goofy on this gun, I think. Nice. Okay, that'll do. What's the big Pockets questline? Is it endgame? Pretty much, yeah. You have to redo the Pockets questline, I'm almost certain. Make 1 by 1 MB. What does that mean? Why are the military cables so expensive? Probably P90, I would say. The stream is having issues on Twitch. So if you're on Twitch, apparently Twitch is having some problems. I don't know why. Actually, let me just triple check that there's nothing wrong with the encoding. Because sometimes it likes to swap itself in the settings. No, it looks fine to me. I'm not getting any issues my side. I think Twitch just must be having a problem today. I've not changed anything. It's the same as usual. I've got no network cutouts or anything. I think Twitch is having some problems. Hello, John B. How's it going, man? Pockets quests could be intentionally annoying to incentivize people to buy on herd. Classic move. Kind of, yeah. M4 was great. Went 1600, 3700X. Now I can go for 1500X3 or swap the whole PC. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. Okay, well now I'm on YouTube. Yeah, apparently there's no glitchiness over on YouTube. So if you can, swap to YouTube temporarily. Yeah, today, John, we are finishing off the Pockets questline. We need to kill 4 bosses wearing Goons equipment. And so one of the armors. So either the Goons, like the LBT Goons edition, this one, or the armor that like Big Pipe wears, or the one that Knight wears. That's kind of the thing. You have to kill you have to kill bosses 5 times. Except the Goons wearing one of those armors or vests or whatever. We did one on Tagilla already, so we've just got to do another 4. After that, you have to hand in 15 bitcoins, and then you get big pockets. So that should be the end of it. I know it's wiping soon, but I'd rather just like to do it and see. It was been good. The previous quest was hard. You had to basically bring out 3 pieces of Goons equipment, find in raid. It's really tough. And given that I hadn't killed the Goons this wipe, we managed to wipe them, all 3 of them on customs, and take all their stuff out. We had to find a pilgrim, which we also did. So it was actually a pretty epic journey, that raid. Is the big gun part of the quest? No, we're just messing about. I got given the PKP as part of Prapple's reward for participating in the event, so I thought we may as well just use it. Have some fun. A Pockets persistent? No. Jesse did it by farming Zerachi. Then you lose access to Lightkeeper, though, which I don't want to lose in the run-up to the pre-wipe events. Do you have a date for a new wipe? No, they said early August. The only piece of hearsay that I have is that Ash Rises, who is a chatter who sometimes comes and watches, also sometimes on ScavTalk in the chat, they said that apparently the arena tournament that BSG ran the other day, which the VOD didn't get put up for because for technical issues, unfortunately, so I can't actually go back and see what they said. Apparently, there was an ad hoc interview with Apple, the community manager, and something like what he was saying implied that the wipe was going to be more towards the middle of August rather than the earlier end of August. But I didn't hear what they said, so I'm just going off one, in fairness, frequent and don't see any reason why not trustworthy's word. But I didn't get to hear the wording myself, and the recording doesn't exist. I don't know anybody that watched it and recorded it and streamed it at the same time, so I can't actually go and see precisely what was said. But apparently, because there was tech issues, the VOD's not going up, unfortunately. So I don't know. Take that as you will. I would much rather it be towards the middle. I mean, for me, the 15th would be perfect. Especially hope it's late in August. Honestly, man. If it's on the 8th or something, that's going to be such a killjoy. I've got a LAN party I'm going to from the 11th through to the 14th. And it got disrupted last year by the August wipe. It's the one time me and my mates get together, IRL, and just, game and just chill out for 4 days. And last year I went for, a day. I went for, an afternoon, evening, and the morning. And then had to come home to carry on doing the wipe stuff. Which is fine, I love doing the wipe stuff and it's great, but it sucks that those two overlapped. I think Ash is actually here. Oh yeah, Ash, you are here. You're not on Twitch though. That's why your name is in a different color, so I didn't notice. Big Pockets questline also needs the quest to kill 3 cults with a double barrel. I don't think so, no. That's a different questline. Good lord, what is that gun? You don't even want to know. Did you do the PKP Gunsmith guide? I did, but I did it so late, I ended up like not wanting to put it on the main channel. And in the end, what I did was I put it unlisted, linked from the 24th Gunsmith. Just, you know, it's just the way I wanted to do it in the end. Whoa, the ADS speed on that is not good. Right, I should actually be sat more. I might change seats actually. Well, I need to fix my laser flashlight anyway, because what I want them to be offset. So I want it to be like that off and this on, so that it's now blue laser. But then when I click this, it's flashlight, so I could change the mode and have IR. That's what I want. It's even pretty wobbly when you use it like this. ADS unspeed. Somebody on the road. And somebody left. Let's go round. That's so glitchy and horrible. I suppose my least favourite to fight in. Yeah. No bolting for me. Just hit my stream PC mouse. God. Why can't I get through the door? I desperately need some more stamina here. You saw the Moses said, what if it was full auto and 100 rounds? Exactly. This is how I understood Apple. Perhaps there was a translation issue, or I misunderstood. As I recall, he was implying they were basically on track for a roadmap and to expect wipe mid-early August. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a shame no one has a copy of this thing. You're like the only person that I know that actually saw it and like heard what he said. It sounds very, very like loud, the wind today. It starts with circulate for Ragman. Isn't there one before that? Hey, how you today? I'm good, Theory. I'm good, man. Big pockets. It's the unheard edition pocket size that you can achieve through a quest. Is this Squid Game? This is Squid Game, isn't it? Squid Game reference. What kind of gun is that? The unholy kind. The unholy kind. Just tuned in. We're using the big gun for quest. Not specifically, we're just using it because it's funny. There's no rounds in the link. Are there not? Oh, there are. There are. On this side. Okay. Yeah, the problem is, because of the recoil on this bad boy, if I actually meet somebody at distance, I'm probably going to lose. Ironically. And the reason why I put such a large scope on this bad boy is simply because otherwise the eye relief is like really, really crappy. You know, maybe I'm going to go this way. I don't normally like going this way particularly, but... I'm going to do it against my better judgment. Was that a very slight step to the right? Unsure. It's just this tunnel is like very much like camped. It's BTR. Doors closed, that's good. I should have brought MVD key. Well. Yeah, so I'm after the bosses really. I'm not really after anything else. Person's only business. Oh yeah, kill things with bigger backpack. Yeah. Doesn't look like anyone's been in here. Sometimes they're like clustered in the end room, but I don't think they are today. Nah, doesn't look like it. We'll just check this little spot here and then be on our merry way. Yeah, okay. Anything good there? No. USP? No. Okay, that'll do. Okay, so now we have to get across the street. I want to go... I need to kill 2 more things with pistols inside that building. And I want to see if Mr. Man is there. Now the question is... whether we just gauntlet it across. I feel like we just do that. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, maybe go into climate then. I don't know. Let's see, where's this scav? Don't really enjoy being shot at from the left like that. Oh. See, I don't really want to be shot by sniper out here. But what we can do... Now, I believe this counts. I can't really see him. Where is he? One of them was like nading me through the window. Ah, there he is. Okay. I think that's good enough. Should we have a look and see? Thermite, nice. Did that count? There's this one, which is for... So who's this actually for? We've got... Oh, maybe that didn't count. Does this count? Does the RSH count? Actually, not sure. Is that your sidearm? Yes. Yeah, my sidearm is the RSH revolver. We're going for right goofy loadouts today. You didn't kill him? Oh. Oh, I didn't. You're right. I don't think I killed him then either. Where you scav, man? Come back, scav, man. Maybe let's just get in the building. Actually, that above or below? That worked that time? Wait, what? Oh, he's still not dead. Swap the scope onto the revolver. Maybe we just have to go outside. Get in the other building. I think that's what we'll do. What is the MOA on this thing? 7. Feels like reloading a torpedo tube. It really does. Ah! It takes some fighting. Guess the thing is, if you hit the arms, it's still not going to insta-kill people. I think I did a lot of missing. I think you're being a bit... you're being very generous there. Yeah, I can't see this guy anymore. Right. Let's head up. Sometimes it's a random scav in like here. Okay, what do we need? Do we need food and water maybe a little bit? Maybe just a bit. Grab some while we're in here. Currently killing cultists with double barrel has no continuation. Really? Huh. Interesting. Are you hopeful the streets optimization they're adding? I don't know. I don't know. Do it for 100, aim in the chest? Yeah. Hide over bore FG on the LMGs close up? Yeah, true. No quest after Hell on Earth Part 2. Kind of weird. No? Kind of weird. Okay, so let's go through the toy store then. Let's try that one. This place seemed to stop spawning stuff for the most part. GP, I guess, is okay, but Oh, my LSH still got its laser on. Clicky! We're noisy boys. Noisy boys. What headset am I wearing? XL. For some reason the game sound just doesn't sound very nice today. I don't know why. Did you ever do map guides like how to get into streets? Actually, no. I haven't. Just rather than so many seem to run Delta Point. Just because it's got quite a wide like frame on it, so it doesn't like fly out. But okay. Well, let's wander through and actually, which way? No, let's go up through the back. We'll head into the actual Plymouth Trading Centre just to see what the deal is. Like, Colantine might be there. That's kind of what we're here for. I was completing the other one, the Stylobate one, just to kind of get it done. We're here anyway, so we may as well bring the revolver. But really what we're here for is Colantine. Can the PKP jam? Oh god. Ow. Battle of the Birch. Yeah, I'm probably better off with a red dot with this bad boy. You know, it takes so long to get it back out, you can't actually aim while it's like... while it's coming out. It's like, makes it really awkward. This door kind of sucks. Can I open this door? Can you, like, breach it? Okay. I guess not. Let's try it. No. It's annoying that that door's not breachable. Maybe from the other side. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't let me open it. I don't want to be getting like wall banged through this. That's the thing. I want it open so I can peek the wall. I don't want to be like peeking this sucks, right? It's just a guard? Yeah, it's a guard. This guy. That's 5. Colantine guard. Which one's bigger? 30 versus 32? This one slightly. I guess it could go in this. That's kind of the deal. Well, there's more armor here if we need it. Oh. Ganda! Be sure no. Right round the corner. Where's he going to be? I don't know why Twitch is playing up today so madly. Stream dead on Twitch. It looks completely fine for me. Doesn't seem to be any problems. I don't... No! Revolver? Yeah, the revolver can't jam. So this thing can jam, apparently. Bastard. I'm going to shoot him in the head with this. I've used the RPK before. Oh, sorry, the RPD on him, yeah. And that works a treat. How long have we still got painkillers for? I don't. Let's hit another PK. Didn't know the PKP could jam. I know the RPK can't, but... Does the PKP get a bullet? Does it have like a bullet in it? Yeah, it does. That's the reason. Okay. Interesting. Right. Where would he be? Did we kill him? I don't think so. Maybe we did.
Вон он, блядь, ебашь его!
Or maybe not. No, I guess not.
Вот он!
Does the shoulder swap do anything to pistols? Yeah, he's still here. Yeah, exactly. As people are saying, it switches your eye. I didn't even know you could get in there. Where is he? Yeah, we didn't kill him. I'm pretty sure. What is in this room? Oh. Hmm. There we go. There's somebody else here, though. AWS on fire today. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Twitch seems like broken. Wish his baton was a barter input. Be good, wouldn't it? Then what's the easiest thing to do here? Pretty sure there's somebody else still here. I don't really care about the guards stuff. Maybe we go this way. Where do I need to go anyway? Oh, I have started about building the elevator. So we'll just use that then, I suppose. Oh, check for rusty key. Oh yeah, I forgot. I still haven't done that quest. Still haven't done it. Always shocked it's so many clicks to see a live YouTube live stream that you have to know you're live and go looking for it instead of popping up when I search the name. Yeah, YouTube do it like they do it organically rather than through like a list or something, which is kind of weird. Nice. Okay. Yo, Euloxia. How's it going? 20k. The boss. He fortunately was far enough away that we didn't have to use the pistol in the end, which is good. Current quest objective. I'm not done the Pockets quest as I'm an unhinged edition Andy. It is... So it's the second to last part, which is to get 5 boss kills, not the goons, with the goons like armor and rigs. Gugon17, thank you for the prime. Appreciate it. Appreciate the prime. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Yes, yeah, so we should be finishing off Pockets quest. We need 3 more boss kills. I find Colonside quite fun to fight, to be honest. I quite like fighting him. So that should have done 1 more for this. So what we're wearing for this one, there we go, 2. What we're wearing for this one is this guy. The load-bearing chest rig goons edition. I think this one's from Bird Eye. So apparently any of these ones work. I thought it was just that at the beginning. You can buy it off the fleece, not too bad. Using any Goons Edition tactical rig. So the 2, like the big pipe and knight armored rigs count, and also then that vest as well that goes with like the rig that goes over the top of an armored vest. And we did more cop. There's one that I didn't think I was going to complete. This Redina Cinema one I'm probably not going to do. This one's too annoying. Too annoying, it's going to take too long. Been killed by an extract camper in that extract. I have killed an extract camper in that extract. It's quite funny. Yeah, do people buy this thing? Can you... Jaeger? 13k? Just Jaeger. It can be fun. Honestly, his jam mechanics only apply if he hits you. Yeah. And it should apply once. It shouldn't just be anywhere near. I mean, to be honest, the jam mechanic just kind of sucks. Let's be honest. It just kind of sucks as a mechanic in general. It's not fun. It goes against like the philosophy of the game in many ways. Okay. So this one is, yeah, probably mostly E as well. That's fine. Top that up. Cool. Yeah, we did take some chunky damage, but this is eminently repairable. This is fine. It's alright. 'Tis nothing but a flesh wound. Perfect. Alright. Where should we go now then? Got 3 more kills to do. What should we do? More streets? Streets is fun. I don't mind streets. Streets is good. Anyone got any great suggestions? So yeah, after this one, once you've done the 3 more kills, then you have to hand in a bunch of bitcoins. That's the other one. Customs. Customs is goons though. Like customs, I then have to kill with Sharla, which is like kind of hard. I feel you fight against lots of other players. Hello, Jack. How do you multi-stream? Restream or OBS extension? I use the OBS extension. I use RMPT out or whatever it's called. That one. I use that one. I mean, streets is actually pretty good though. Maybe just play a bit more streets. I like streets. It's fun. It's a fun map, and you can fight the bosses like with relative ease. Because not necessarily that much competition to fight like Kollontai and all the others. Not too bad. Or Kaban, even. Kaban! You have to actually kill Kaban, though. Which is... I find killing Kaban harder than killing Mr. K-pop. Oh, full of GPs now. I've not actually used the GPs for anything. Suggestions for? I kind of meant maps. Sturman with a sniper. It's always fun. Factory Fit Together is fastest. Yeah, I know. It is quickest. We need 3 more. We need 5 in total. Any 5 could be the same one. How many bitcoins? 15. No, I don't need to because of this. I saved them already. What are GP coins used for? They're used for ref. So ref 3, you can buy like the AACPC rig. You could buy like an RSAS, ULAX. These are Lego medals, so they don't count. You could buy the Osprey class 2 version. A couple of things like... It's basically all of the old GP coin barters came onto here. Like, it's nothing's like crazy. I think the best one is probably the AACPC. I mean, you can craft this stuff anyway yourself. I mean, I've got like a bunch of GP coins though. Right, so that costs like 22. I've got loads, you see. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4, 28, 29 times 20. So what's that? 580? 580 GPs. That's a lot of ACPCs. It's a lot. It's crazy if you get up to tier 5 though. Should we take the RSH now? Or not bother. Maybe I'll just standalone raid with the RSH at some point. You're just so uber heavy with this stuff. Like this gun is 12 kilos. And then this is like 4 kilos. Yeah, Sherman's probably not bad. I don't know, I'm torn really, whether we play streets or... Maybe just play streets. I think I'm just going to play streets again. Like, if we die, then I'll be more willing to change to another map and maybe do some sniping of Sturman or something. I still need to do the one where you kill him with... The thing is, that one's a pain in the arse, and I hate bolties, so maybe we won't do that. Yeah, what quest are you doing? I'm doing the final, Big Pockets quest. It's called, Tried and Tested or something. Or, I can't remember the exact phrasing on it. But you have to basically, take the goon's armor and rig. And you have to kill bosses with it. Only 5. It's not actually that hard. The last one was much harder. The last one you had to bring Bird Eye's backpack and Bird Eye's rig. And either Knight or Big... I think it was Knight's armor. And you have to bring them all out, find him raid. That's actually quite hard, because you have to kill the goons and then bring their stuff out, which is not easy. And we managed to do it in one customs raid, which is actually pretty insane. How close to elite strength are you? Not very far. I'm like 30, around 30, roughly, somewhere around there. Yeah, second to last one, yeah. And then it's 15 bitcoins, and then you're done. But I've got those already, so this is the last part. I mean, it's weird. Twitch is saying that they're not having any issues. I don't know. We're still getting constant disconnects from Twitch. Like, I'm not seeing any issues on my side. It's like so weird. Oh, it says reconnecting, actually. Why has it got a problem? What has happened? I just switched to YouTube. What is going on? There was a network error. Please try again. Even on my own one, reload the player. Like, it's weird. I haven't changed anything. On the YouTube side, it often hangs a bit and then skips forward. You can see it in the VODs too. I don't know what's causing this. Your Twitch works for me. Yeah, not super often, but it's frequent. Yeah, I don't know what causes it. And it's still happening. I thought I changed something and I thought maybe that would fix it, but I don't know. It's annoying because it's like nothing obviously wrong. Hang and then cut out for what happens to me on YouTube. And now I think that's when there's like a dropout in the internet, I think. It's weird though, because it's only started happening... It's only started happening with the stream PC, and it's like the internet otherwise has been like completely stable. Just a small stutter. Yeah, like it's not, it doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't interfere with the viewer performance, but like it shouldn't be happening. There's no reason why it should be happening. There's like nothing is overloaded here. Like, the encoding on the stream PC is like 68% of the maximum. The CPU is at 20%. The actual GPU 3D is at 25%. When I last checked, it was like 65 degrees running. On my actual PC, it's like 34% CPU. Like, I don't know. Nothing's like... There's no packet losses that's been recorded in OBS. It says live. It's fine. There was like, yeah, it did say reconnecting a second ago. I wonder what drop threshold is. Just queuing for raid with PKP? Yeah, it's fun, right? I think it's fun. I don't really like... I don't think the PKP is like meta in any way, so... I'm not really that fussed about losing it. There is a spawn down there, so... Exactly. It kind of sucks. That one is like kind of bad, honestly. Yo, Drakezilla! How's it going, man? Appreciate the raid, homie. What's going on? You guys been playing Tarkov today? What's the deal? Apparently, apparently I'm having some issues on my stream. I'm not sure whether it is Twitch or whether it's me. So bear with me if there's some problems. It seems to like the Twitch player is actually crashing. I don't really know why. It's very annoying. There's a scav up there. No, just in case. I'll take a quick look through here. Don't think there's anyone up here, but... You never know. You never know. I think not. It's a spear. Everyone was telling me apparently that the FAL is, you know, everyone's using the FAL. I just don't know if that's true. I did my recent video and I originally titled it like, better for the meta, try this. And I got like loads of people telling me like, nah, the FAL's meta. I was like, really? Good day! Hey man. Hey man, hey man, hey man. So what you guys been up to? Always spear? Yeah, that's what I think. It's always a spear, you know? Never anything else, and it's all the MDR. Like, I never see anyone running the FAL. It's extremely rare. Am I going to get shot in the face? Oh, class 5 plate. What's that? Oh, classic backplate, yeah. Oh, chorus. That is how it be. Bum, dum 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 dum. Oh, where'd that go? Oh, has that gone into his... Has that gone into his rig? That's annoying. Or I supposed to have gone in his bag then. There it is. Got milk. Yeah, I hate that spawn. Oh, this guy was boss hunting as well. In some fashion. Okay. We shall head this away. Let's grab the golden star. We're heavy boys. 50 Ks. Ugh. Are you just doing PKP and PKM? I don't know the difference myself. I'm sure there is a difference, a small difference somewhere, but I'm not actually sure what it is. I don't know. PKP is required for Gunsmith 25, so there's that. Doing level 1 Elden Ring. Oh, nice. Foul Meta was like 3 years ago. Yeah, but like the recent one. Recent, like, ammo, whatever. I saw we use a lot of mid-wipe in the States. Maybe that. I didn't see many people using it here. You'll know your video affected the meta if price has gone up. Yeah, we have to check the prices of weapon parts. Always spear, black MDR, sometimes M4. See, that's what I thought. But a ton of people told me, they were like, no, mate, no, what are you on about? They said beat the meta, and then shows the meta gun. I was like, I feel like there's nobody using the FAL. Yeah, level 6 Bastion and Contact. Oh, we Contact 2s. Yeah, I don't know. Happy to catch a stream. How's Streets FPS these days? It's all right, I suppose. 70-ish? 75? It's like, it's pretty good. I mean, the fact that I can run it above 60, I mean, that makes me happy. This is basically as good as you can get, though, I think, on like a 5800 X3D type system. You need to move up to like 78 or whatever. Have you ever seen the FAL on Gilla Hunters? Yeah, I just don't see it on many people. Well, to me, it would seem like if the price goes up, then I was correct, and that it wasn't meta. And now a bunch of people are using it, where they weren't before. If the price stays the same, and it just doesn't move, then that might mean that people were already using it, and so it was already at like a high price. But yes, good to see you. Good day to you, sir. Yo, I'm English. Dude, the $50. Not sure gun is big enough. Thanks for the card as always. No problem, man. Thank you for the $50. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Very generous. Very generous. Lovely way to start off a Thursday. Thank you so much. Oh, no. I don't think I killed him. No, I didn't. Not the back of the neck! Oh my god, there's scabs everywhere. Somebody just kick through this? No. heck is going on? Who's kicking through all the doors? Yeah, the PKM is unwieldy at best. I would say. It's not really a very good gun in general. Like, it's fine. It's funny. It's definitely not meta. That's for sure. Now, you know what? We're gonna... let's drink our milk. Just chill here for a second, drink our milk. Get this back up. Just mentioning guns I encounter. Personally running AK-12 and RD-704. I actually quite like the RD-704, yeah. Make a new video about kicking the foul meta and suggesting the SIG spear. Your engagement will never be so high. Yeah. That's the way. Probably just scavs. Okay, well, let's make our way through Toy Story then. They're just like constantly kicking down all the doors. I can't hit anything except for just like... destroyed doors. Just poor, can't afford the guns I like. MCX is probably the best of like the cheap guns, I would think, right now. I think the MCX is pretty good, honestly. What's the starting quest for the quest line? You have to kill players or... like, you have to kill entities with backpacks. Oh, someone's already been through here. This door's normally shut at the beginning. Don't see any bodies, though. I got killed by them all stood in there one time. It was like really annoying. Oh, Jesus. Oh, they are all here. I think they're in there, actually. I'm gonna regain my stamina and then go again. I think they're all in here. I think that's the guards. I think they're here again. Don't think this gun takes up enough of your screen? No, me neither. Okay, let's hold position then. Grenades, please. We will in a minute. I just want my arm stamp to go back up. Did I bring any? I did, yeah. Oh yeah, I got them from this guy, didn't I? And we have the spear as well. I mean, you'll see the spear's just like 20 times easier to use. It's just like so much easier to use this thing. You can actually move. You know what's like, yeah, this is the really awkward thing about it, right? So the spear comes up and then you can scope. If I'm right clicking as fast as I can, like that's the first time you can ADS. Look how long it takes. That's the spear. If I change the PKP, right click, right click, right click. That's the first time you can ADS right then. It takes so long to be able to ADS. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Right. Is that an impact on it, sir? I'll slot it through there. That's better. I don't hear any of them now. Maybe they're not here. Maybe it was just a scout that threw a nade. It looked a bit like a guard. Huh. Maybe they went downstairs or something? Would they do that en masse? They're down here somewhere. The slight offset between the voodoo, center of the reticle, and the top of the iron sight is slightly upsetting. It's what you get with these kind of scopes. Oh. Or maybe it's just a normal scav. Yeah, with one of the funny things. Maybe it's just normal scav. Yeah, if your gun isn't taking up the whole screen, you're not doing it right. Okay. Yeah, it must have just been... We'll check for this key now that we're here. Yeah, it's not there. I've checked so many times for this key. What the? Take it to the golden star. Let's go. Those need to be there, actually. Alright. We go to MVD. I still didn't bring the key. But that's where we're going anyway. And hope we don't get shot from here. You're always just so vulnerable from the side here. It really is just terrible. I've died so many times going through this alleyway. There's not really an alternative. Not really. Unless you want to go like around the whole map. Just kind of sucks. That's not open. That's a good sign. Yeah, did I put lean on the mouse in? I haven't actually done it yet, no. I need to think about my full control scheme before I do it. And I didn't want to just like struggle through on the stream. Also, I'm also thinking like from a YouTuber's perspective, like when tactically is the best time to put out a video about lean on mouse? Is it now? I feel like it might not be. Oh, the left lean. I hate the left lean like that. Sucks. Guess they ain't here. No column bros. You know, what's the extract here? Crash site damaged house, I guess, is one we'll do. Kind of mouse you have? I have a Sensei 1. Nothing too crazy. I'm not like a huge elitist when it comes to peripherals, particularly. I like the lighter mice though, that are kind of like ambidextrous feeling. Usually what I quite like. It's because I grew up, my bread and butter was RTS games. So I like lighter mice, just as a rule. Ooh. Okay, scav walking that way. 100% know what that means. I mean, we're kind of risking a bit running down this street. If I stay here, down this side, then probably slightly safer, but it's still a big risk. Also, we're halfway through the raid, so I imagine people have already hit that. Don't think there's going to be as many people who are necessarily like just hanging around in the buildings. You never know. Happens sometimes. But I'd rather stay like near the wall. This side of the road than this side. We'll cut across now to get to Damaged House. Have you ever played the Company of Heroes RTS games? Like only a tiny little bit. But I did play Dawn of War, which is also Relic. So I spent most of my time playing Dawn of War instead. I never really liked the angles of fire. I'm a very much base builder RTS kind of guy. Be the first YouTuber to use head tracking, so if you lean IRL, you lean the game. That'd be awesome. Can you imagine that? That'd be so cool. After a month of PvE, I got used to 20-second wait time. I tried to go back to PvP, tried to reserve customs within 8 minutes matching time. I just gave up. Dude, that is a lot. That's a long time, though. Even for PvP, that's a long time. That is a long-ass time. Yeah, consider remapping the mouse buttons. Haven't bit the bullet yet. Yeah. Why couldn't you be a bear? Why do you always have to be USEC? At this point, I'm thinking, like, are we actually going to get trophies done? What's the big coming out? I think it's like 850k in-game. My brother and I played Company Heroes 2 a lot. It was getting kind of old, trying to get him into Tarkov. Oh, you still play Company Heroes 2? Dude, that's insane. You should. Tell him that it's the RTS Thinkers FPS, if that helps. Coming from somebody who played competitively Dawn of War, Command & Conquer 3, Red Alert 3, StarCraft 1 attempt, and then StarCraft 2. It's the RTS Thinkers FPS. And yeah, I play AoE, but I've never played AoE competitively. I've only ever played it with mates. I've never like tried to play a tournament online or anything like that. Can you get bigger pockets without the quest with Unheard Edition? Yep, you get it straight away with the Unheard Edition. You don't have to do the quest at all. It just comes on day 1 of the wipe. And if you don't have the Unheard Edition, you have to kill the goons and bring their stuff back and all sorts of ungodly things. Can you sell these? Oh, you can. Oh, you can. Oh, wait. What's in it? 2 cans of Coke. All right. They give so much money. Amazing. Amazing. Right. Get rid of that. This is fine. Get rid of that. I managed to keep this too. I kept my... kept the Ash 12 ammo. That's funny. That one bullet could be make or break. Okay, so stick that in there, and I'll take my M67 out as well. Top back up on this. I'm kind of surprised I haven't died with this gun yet. Oh yes, what's my skills? 36, 32? I'm like nowhere near elite, right? Nowhere near. Not even close, baby! Not even close! I keep thinking about bringing MVD, so should we just actually bring MVD? I don't really want to loot. If we're going to that place, we may as well. Don't want to incentivize myself to loot too much. That's kind of counterproductive to what we're trying to do here. Pow! Why is the Tango scope so cheap? It's one of the best scopes. Because everybody forgets that it exists. It's basically the reason. Oh yeah, SA, NA, Columbia. That's like kind of... Like Columbia, SA, kind of tough servers, I think. Where the goons been at lately? I mean, they were on customs when I played, but... I don't know. Wish they just let you join an empty raid after 5 minutes of no matching players. Yeah, I think so. Although people would use that to farm raids, right? Like, it's kind of... It's hard to not get people to just abuse it. I finally got max endurance after about 1,000 raids. Had to grind so hard for it. Max strength to like 600. So I normally run underweight, so I typically am like ahead on endurance usually. I scale the weight of my kits up as I get more strength. So I've got like 400 and something raids on my PMC, and I'm nowhere near max, I don't think. 32, so not very close. But yeah, I guess I'm doing it in a more balanced way, I suppose. Max strength is better than max endurance anyway, though, I think. IMO. I hate the air filter mechanic. Why? I refuse to use it? Why? What's wrong with you? Of all the mechanics to hate, this is the hill you're going to die on? The air filter? I wish you could pause the unit. Yeah, you can take the filter out. Just take the filter out. You never used to be able to, but you can now. Same with the water filter. You can take the water filters out as well. I always forget about it. Yeah, me too. In fairness, I do as well. Then you have to keep it in your stash. You do. Majete, hey, how's it going? I have to have stash space to do that? Yeah, you do. Levels up crafting or hideout. It levels up hideout management if it just runs. So some people just leave it running all the time. Yeah. It really, you know, that's like leveling. It's almost leveling for leveling's sake. I mean, yeah, none of it really matters, does it, ultimately? So, I mean, half the time I forget to put it in. That's like the hardest thing for me, is actually remembering to put the air filter in the damn thingy bob. What do you think is better, the G28 or the RSAS? Tricky question. I think now the RSAS, because the RSAS can take 25 round mags, but the G28 can't. So the RSAS, the SR25, the MDR, and the Spear all take the new 25 round mag. And I think that makes a big difference. I do actually like the G28. I haven't tried it much in the new recoil system. Previously, the G28 was kind of bad on like return to center, but it had really high, like, it had really low weight. And the RSAS is like really heavy, but had good return to center. So it was kind of a trade-off. It was a trade-off, but a trade-off that wasn't worth making. So you were better off literally just using the RSAS before. Now I don't know. I've like not used the G28 since they changed recoil, so I'm actually not sure. I think the G28 might be quite good now. Especially given it's a labs card to trade for it, and it's got a scope on top. Like, kind of cool. I'm a high-level bear player. I'm convinced the closet ESP users target me for the quest. I get run down with the same dudes back to back. Maybe, yeah. Is it just me or the streaming now? Yeah, something's wrong with Twitch today. Or at least my stream. I don't know what. I don't know why there's a problem. I couldn't tell you what the issue is. Something is not working properly. I don't know why. I don't know. It doesn't, like, there's no issues on my end. Like, there's no dropout in the internet or anything. I don't know what's going on. I actually just don't know. Probably on the Twitch side. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. It says, like, on the Twitch website, it says there's no issues, so I don't know. I haven't changed anything. Just, it's seeming to be a bit fussy today. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, G28 is really cheap with the barter. Yeah. Like, the RSAS, how do you even buy the RSAS now? Just Peacekeeper, I guess? You could do the dog tags barter, but they're usually more useful for something else. Maybe. No, I don't really know. Maybe it's taking a dislike to my bitrate today. Might be. Actually, I wonder if there's a Twitch, like, there's a Twitch stream analytics thing. Here it is. Inspector.twitch.tv. Let's have a quick look at this. Log in with Twitch. Authorize. You try loading the bitrate? I haven't. Unstable events. What's it saying here? Unstable events. 25 seconds. 40 seconds. Duration. It doesn't even tell me what's wrong. It is like a today thing, apparently. It just says like stable. We'll keep monitoring it. I don't know what the problem is yet. I'm not sure if I can lower the bitrate live. Any idea why my lasers look so slim now? Like the beam is not continuous. Did you change any settings? Did you turn on any anti-aliasing? Because lasers are most visible with no AA, are intermediately visible using DLSS. Ah! What the hell? Who's down there? What the? There's a bad man on theatre. I think there's a guy. I think your assessment is correct. How much did he screw me up? Was that a player? Dude, the yak plate is tanking. Tanking. DLSS? Ah! Yeah, did you turn FSR on recently? Because that would be... Oh, sorry, FSR. Because that would be the reason. If you didn't have AA before, and then you turned on FSR, then that would change it. As I said, so there's 3 grades, right? You get the best visibility of lasers with AA off. You get an intermediate level of visibility with FSR or DLSS. And you get terrible visibility of lasers with like TAA on. Connection issues. Your stream was gone for a few seconds. It's seriously not telling me that there's any problems. I don't really understand. Did it just do it now? 56 seconds, unstable event. Why won't it just tell me what the problem is? Let me just try something quickly. Whoops. That's not what I want to do. I'm going to try this. I'm not sure if this is actually going to... Oops. Not sure if this is going to do anything. Okay. Now, did that do anything to the stream? And 1 second jump off of me on YouTube. Why is it jumping, though? Why is it jumping? All right, let's see. Have a look at this. So, advanced video stats. We'll put it in the source. Yeah, it shows flashing icon of the camera. I don't know what... I really don't know why this is happening. Playback bitrate. I think it's going to play... Something's happening to playback bitrate. Let me just pause this for a second. Hold on. Right. Yeah, we back. As I was saying. May well be required to do an F5. Right, we'll try this. For me, the cut was when you said, there's a Batman on theatre about 3 minutes ago. It shows in the recording. Do you know what's so weird, though? Had the same problem in the past couple of days on YouTube. No issues today. What's so weird about all of this is that, A, it's not been doing this for ages. B, when I, like, the actual recording on my end, the local recording has no skips in it at all. How can they be different video files? It's not really even possible. So if YouTube has a little skip in it, I didn't see any jumps or cuts or stuttering in the last 5 minutes. I do not know what's going on. It's very, very odd. Right, well, let's try this. Let's see if this is better. See if this is better. I've lowered the bitrate on Twitch slightly. To fit more nicely inside the cap that they set. So that if there's like I might have like a bit of a buffering lag issue. No, I don't, it's not necessarily lag, but I might have like a bit of a buffering problem. Something like that. I mean, I don't deserve that, do I? But... well, he came from down here, so presumably... there it is. Just happened again. Another big skip. So that coincides with a drop in my internet performance. Send. So send chunks down. Actually, yeah, because now it's currently just sending... I think it's just sending to YouTube. Kind of looks that way based on the sent quantity. Yeah, Twitch says reconnecting. Never see the shadows move? That's wild. Yeah. It says reconnecting on Twitch. Twitch says reconnecting right now. But why? There, it's back. Why is that happening? A bug with the dual stream extension? Could be. But it's happening on YouTube as well. I mean, it could be a bug on both, I suppose. Very weird. I think I need to update... Let's put it this way. I think I need to update OBS for a start. I did actually ignore an update from OBS. Excuse me? Well, but YouTube is having glitches as well. Where did we go? Where did we die from? Aha. Your stream appears... here we go. Your stream appears to be experiencing some network or encoding issues. Please let us know what issues you're experiencing. I'm using a restreaming service. No, that's not right. My broadcast drops frames and the broadcast is often... No. Settings are the same. My broadcast settings are the same, but suddenly video is showing more unstable. Yes. Thank you for your feedback. That doesn't help. Behind? Don't know. Well, that didn't help at all. Twitch's diagnostic tool just basically says, like, are you having some problems? And we're like, yes. And then it's like, thanks for your feedback. 45 AP. Okay. Well, you know what? In some ways, I'm quite pleased to be out of the PKP. It sounded like he was in front. You know what? Like, normally when I go to watch these things back after the stream, usually it's really quite obvious. Normally. Like, once you know somebody's there, you can look at the screen and go, oh, actually, yeah. Yeah, it just says it. Yeah, it says thank you for your feedback. But it's like, how do I fix it? What do you mean you want to fix it? It's why checking your stuff back is like really important. All right, should we go to factory again? Let's take out the P90 for a spinolin. Right, we need to bring in a particular piece of armor. So we need to, let's have a look at goon. So we put goon. Right goon in the flea market. It's basically any of these. Cryo precision CPC. I think this is the good one. Oh, look, it's got an enhancement on the chest piece. Yeah, this is the good one. The S&S plate frame is ass because it has no soft armor at all. Whereas this thing is actually decent. What's a perfect one look like? 90, I guess. It's like 33, 33, 12, 12. Okay, that's pristine. 11, 11. Oh, what's this one? That's pretty good, isn't it? That one's pretty good. Grab that guy. That's good enough. This is basically an AACPC, pretty much, for all intents and purposes. The guy watched you run by and shot you from the side. Yeah, sounds very, very reasonable. Sounds about right. To be honest with you, that sounds about right. That's usually what happens with this stuff. Okay, I got East Sappy. Let's put that in. Let's see what happens. Factory's probably one of those places where you're slightly better off doing that. Having class 6 all around. I haven't normally done that historically, but we can do it. XL. Oh, you know, I really need to turn off the... I'm still setting... It took me all morning to like... And it's on vibrate. Let me get rid of the vibrates. It's starting to really annoy me. Silent, but calls. That's usually how I have it. I have the phone on like silent, but with calls on. That's usually how I do things. Alright. Let's bad boy in. Okay. Right, let's go. Why can't? Oh yeah, I can't wear ears with this. Maybe yeah. Let's use the together faces. Like I've got so many of them. We may as well. They do save you from all kinds of shenanigans, especially if you're doing leg meta. It's quite useful to have a together face on because you're normally just like putting your face right into somebody. Anyway, and. What's this? X. Where's my R37F? Here. How much have I got left? 400. Ah, that's alright. Good. Buy a load more. If we're repacking though, as I usually say with the P90, if we're repacking, something's probably gone horribly wrong. And we'll take a nade. We'll take like a Vog or something. This one I just need kills, so I'm not even going to take a bag. Don't even need to bother. Okay, leg hunters. Let's go. See if we can get together with the leg hunter build. That do it? Good. The poo on factory? Lol. Took you a minute to set up what? What's vibrating? New Amazon purchase moment. No, I bought a new phone. Stream back down. So forget about it. It looked like the downtime was shorter this time. Nothing wrong with YouTube still for me. I think it might be a local issue. Don't know. Yeah, just lost you on YouTube for a bit. See, it's such a weird thing. Stream health. The stream is healthy. Stream health is excellent. This is so weird. This is so weird. I mean, if it happens again, I can lower the bitrate even further. Wouldn't SS190 be easier? No, not against Tequila. No, no, no. It would have been back in the day, but not now, I don't think. Not the way that the armor and stuff works. In my opinion. Because Tequila's covered in class... Well, 6 at the front. No sides, admittedly. But you still have to get through his arms and stuff, so... I don't know. 190 is just not going to get through his face shield either, so I'd rather just shoot his legs. It is quite a lot of shots, admittedly. You're better off with Vector. I often play a little bit more scared with the Tequila face shield, though, which is unfortunate. I know that I do that because I can't hear as well. So it just makes... But I bounce so many shots wearing it. It's crazy. Like, wearing the CQCM, like, everything kills you, in my opinion. You just get killed by everything. FMJ, all sorts. Whereas, like, this thing will bounce FMJ, BT... You know, obviously any lower grade stuff, like SS190, M856A1, like all the random like mid-tier garbage, this just bounces all of them. The SS190 I just don't really like. It doesn't do enough damage to Tequila, and not enough pen. It's like a bit of a... It's good against players, but... Alright. Let's do it. I should have bought more nades, actually. Somebody just went into office, I'm pretty sure. I need to keep tight to these corners. I haven't really heard anybody yet. I need some more nades so that I can like throw them and get together to voice line. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Oh, the factory would have won that. Oh! Too much HP. I thought that might happen. I had a horrible suspicion that that might happen. How much health does he have? That wasn't like pretty decent accuracy ratio. Oh god. He's got 1220. We needed 70 more damage. Literally needed like one more shot. God damn it, Tequila. Frickin' slow on the draw. I know, I didn't want to just shoot at him while he was like... Right, we're gonna try something else slightly more radical. Let's go like this. I'm gonna refresh the Twitch stream a second. Just you'll have to refresh it. Just give me 2 seconds. Refresh it for me. Let's see. We back up yet? There we go. We should be back now. We're back on Twitch. We should be up again. Yep, good. Okay. Let's see what happens here. See, like the only thing I'm wondering, I think it's to do with me, but look at the power of the
Gold, please.
the class 6 plate. 16 shots to kill. Yo, Templar, thank you for the prime. Sorry for the issues today, everybody. Yeah, no impact nades. I mean, yeah, you can. They're kind of just it's kind of hard to use, aren't they? Let's see if this helps at all. give this a try. Okay. Right, we need to buy another one of those things. So let's go back and get a armor rig. One of these babies. Let's put one of the steel plates in. Okay, so let's go vector. And do it that way. Right, so we're gonna go. You don't really need to do anything, to be honest, but you can add that. Add this. Change that. Do I have one of these? Yeah, I do. That'll do. Take the stock off for style points. Kind of funny. Yeah, I do have a couple more of these. Ripsicles. Okay, so this is the vector leg preset. It's 4 and 1. So we've got hydro shocks, rips out here. This going up. Okay, so we've got this on, that's fine. Salewa, and some of these. I come more of these. The sprint animation's worth it. You know, it could be an interesting mechanic, being able to equip stockless SMGs in your pistol slot. I mean, you could equip them. You can equip them in your rig by putting a number on them, right? So you kind of could do that, sort of. Kind of. Take a couple of those just so we can throw 1 or 2 at the beginning of the raid. Okay, here is a drop. What's happened? Why is it dropping? And now it's come back. It almost seems like an internet problem in some ways. I don't really know. I'm a bit confused. Don't really even know how to troubleshoot this. Okay. Hey, they've nerfed the SR2 ammo. Yeah, they used to craft BT and run it all the time when I was around level 30. Create a use case for the weapon like the MP5K. Yeah, kind of. How do I get that mask? You have to kill Tagilla and take it off him. Or somebody who's wearing it and take it off them. It's only found in raid. So if you're hunting Tagilla a lot, you will get the mask. Yeah, SR2M's like kind of fun. Fun little gun, very light. Nice little runner. What do you think of the Infinite CPC Mod 1 Armorcraft? I am not a huge fan of it because it makes basically like the Class 5 meta plate. I think it would be okay if the thing that you could craft was like a ceramic crappy Class 5 plate. I feel like that maybe was okay. But I don't think the best in-slot plates should just be, like, gettable in the hideout. I just don't think that's the... Because it invalidates basically all the other class 5s. You know what I mean? It's like there's nothing to strive for. Do you keep pockets after the wipe? No. At least I'm pretty sure no. Unless you have Unheard Edition, in which case you do. Skill was easy to find, and every other boss is never made for me, except for it's on this quest. Yeah, classic VSG spawns, of course. It's often the way. You keep the achievement. True. You can keep the killer thing if you do 100 killer kills. So there are some things you can keep. Because being able to purchase the thing is based upon the achievement now, not just on the quest. And the memories. Yeah, achievement's the only thing you keep these days. And I believe only the killer quest is tied to achievement. Don't think anything else is. Right. I don't think he's here. Sometimes you don't hear him, though. Haven't heard him voice line once, though. What do we think? Reset? That's just a regular scav. I think we just reset it. Let's go and check out the whether they fix this or not. Were people saying like so you could sit in the corner? Oh, I see. You can still. I just want to kill Tagilla. I don't really care about the other people. I've done so much leg meta like fighting on Factory. I just want to get this quest done. Which Drip Out was like that? Dread killing another 100 rogues? Oh, yeah. We'll just re-roll it into another server where he actually is there. I'm pretty sure he's not there. Do you know about this spot? Yeah. Apparently it's only something I saw recently. It might be something to do with the way that they increased the area recently. You know? Yeah, this is what people say. The trick is to server hop if you need him and don't see him. His spawn isn't rolled every raid. His percentage spawn across all servers at a given time, which I just don't know. Like, yeah, it's very, very weird. If that's true, it's very strange. At least Factory's pretty quick to get in and out of. Came to YouTube because Twitch keeps bugging out. I really don't know what is going on with Twitch today. That's cool. You can feature a message. I don't use it often enough. I should do it more. Let me see. Let's see what people are saying. Stream for over a year using OBS. Now back, my streams are possible. Anywhere from 5 to 50 minutes, my stream will just drop. No warnings, disconnect and reconnect. Not my GPU. ISP and router. I should restart my router. It might be an internet thing. It might be an internet thing that's like just started. I don't know. I'll have to try. Right. Let's go. Okay, this spawn again as usual. Whoa, that was close. Oh, what? Him in. No wonder they died. This guy's impossible to kill. Yeah, let's get a little reload on here. Oh. Always like the dog tags. Okay. Five. That's not good. See what I posted about insurance times being weird? No. Your things arrive for therapists a 6-day timer. They're 24 days. Weird. Yes, all these scavs came out of freaking nowhere. I tried to farm them all and then died. Who's that down there? What ammo even is this? Oh, it's R37F. This is actually not really very ideal. Okay, we need to get closer. If we're going to kill the guy up in 1984, we have to get closer. I don't know if it's a scav. There's a guy up there. I saw the head. I'm not sure if it's a scav or a player. Oh, damn it. Oh, I didn't expect them to re-peek. Come on. I clacked his legs and blacked his legs out. There's no way he re-peeks that. Damn it. Maybe I should have thrown a nade or something. What are the chances? I hit him like 3 times in the leg. That's a very bold re-push, I think. Grumble. Le grumble. Big Pocket doesn't want you to know about this. I know, I've only managed to get 2 kills. I was doing better killing Kollontai, to be honest, than trying to kill Tagilla. So much for the Tagilla face shield as well. Oh, this is good against Tagilla. I mean, the spear is technically quite good against him. Did the weapon event thing end? Yeah, they're still spawning. But it did finish, yeah. Got him the other day with a spear. M4. I haven't used an M4 for ages. Any risk is you're not going to get a baby back? You never do with the spear, to be fair. We could go with the SA again, like loud SA. I've still got one more. I'm not going to go with the thermal, obviously, but... a loud drummed SA. Just swap this over to have some sensible holographic on it, and then just off we go. Please run a P90. I did, and he just killed me. It wasn't fast enough, and the SS190 kind of sucks. Is the issue. Like you don't do enough damage with SS190, but it doesn't do enough pen either to go through his face shield. It's just like really awkward middle ground of just like it's good against people, but not really against Tagilla. Damn, they're expensive. 250k for our front plate. I mean, they're the best plate in the game. IMO, but we are eating through stuff. Shall I just go with a regular helmet? Or I should just go with the Bastion helmet. I mean, this one's kind of like scuffed anyway, so maybe we just go with the Bastion helmet. Then at least I'll be able to hear people. I think we need to swap tacts a little bit. I can't just keep doing the same thing over and over. And expecting a different result. That's what they always say, right? The definition of Tarkov. Do the same thing over and over and hope for a different result. Here we go. Here we go. So. Yeah, one of them. Clicky, clicky. One of them. Clicky. A couple of nades. Clicky, clicky, clicky. And some glasses. Yeah, that's fine. And we've got the foul boy. That's fine. Heal up. And then I think we're ready to go. I think this is good enough. Like, this should be okay. Just play this way. Gets 23 legs. Yeah, it's not good against Tagilla though, is the problem. You need something that's good against players and also good against Tagilla. You have to have like the intersection of the two. Are you Linus Tech Tips' cousin? Yes. I was missing only one gun. I've not seen any in 5 raids. Yeah, they carried on spawning, but yeah, the event, that questline disappeared. It disappeared Monday, I think. Is he blindable? Not as far as I'm aware. I don't think any of the AI is. Actually, no, that's not true. That's not true. Some AI actually is blindable. I got most of my 40 to killer helmets using Piranha and getting neck. Yeah, FAL should be fine. Is that the last bit of the line? Basically, it's just 15 bitcoins after that, which I already have. So, yeah. I did restart the stream. I've restarted it multiple times to try and get it to work. Because it keeps glitching on Twitch. I do not have the bitcoins. Yesterday those guns dropped, got about 20. Today none in Templar's factory, they're gone. Crazy. I showed my friend how Tarkov is like, so I was farming together, but I only had L191. It was funny. I'd run around, mag dump him, run before he shoots me, and repeat. I gave up on Twitch, hence I'm here. There's a couple of people who are still holding out over there, but I don't know what the problem is. Seems like every like 3 minutes or so, I get like a dropout in my line. Hasn't had one for a little bit. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. I really don't. It could be my line. I'm gonna have to do a test afterwards. I was going through I went through a habit of restarting my router before every stream because I was having like some funny network performance, but I stopped doing that because it didn't seem necessary anymore. Maybe it does need to be fixed again. Had the problem with that a while ago. Yeah, I should have I need to restart my router, but the problem is it takes ages to restart. So it's not worth doing like in the middle of the stream, you know. Still with you on YouTube? Good. Okay, we know where they are. Up here somewhere. Where is Tachi? Where the hell is he? May I suggest using M32 grenade launcher with APA's rounds for Tagilla? One round may not kill him, but 6 definitely will. Yeah. In my experience, that round is just like not good. Oops. I need to stop wide swinging. I need to stop doing it. Really bad habit. Is this Tarkov Shooter 3 behavior? Well, it could together be round here somewhere. It's sometimes in this area. I don't think he's here again, friends. I don't think he's here. If Twitch won't play ball, I'll join here. Oh yeah, it's just broken again. I can see. At least I can see it on the diagnostic now. I mean, I don't think Tequila's here. Sometimes he's quite quiet, though. That under? That took too long. All Timmy's for some reason. God. Might be your network seeing a jump every few minutes on YouTube, but handles it and just skips ahead. Yeah. I think so. I think YouTube is handling it. Twitch is not. Yeah, with the air change PV, I don't really have to find together. It just hunts me down as soon as I start making noise. Right. I mean, yeah, I think this is it, right? You can kill Srirachi, but then I negate my Lightkeeper. Which I don't really want to do. You know? Yeah, I'm going to check my network stuff after this. After the stream's finished. Check in here. Check in here. Check around here. On top of there. Check in here. Okay. Nah, raiders don't count, I don't think, for this. You need to actually be a cat-wide unlock? No, sadly not, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Which quest you want now? Hunting bosses with goons gear. Yep. That's what we're doing right now. That third kill was really messy. Lightkeeper's smelly. He's sometimes important though for endgame quest stuff. So. Pocket your paid thing. Yeah, they're not going to be permanent, I don't think. Fun. This was a little bit of pain. Yeah, we got 3, I think. Did I do 3? I think I've done 3. Quest after this is special. Oh, I know. I've already been talking about it. It's 15 bitcoins, right? I already looked it up. I spoil myself all the time. Like, there's no secrets for me with Tarkov. Except for, like, maybe with 1.0 and the storyline. Like, the Tarkov quests are just frustrating if you don't look them up, in my opinion. I don't really care about spoiling myself. Oh, no, I've only done 2. Buh. That's lame. I was genuinely enjoying running Streets a bit more than I am running Factory. I'm just, like, not really enjoying running Factory that much. Like, it's fine. It just seems, like, very random. I don't know. Let's try one more Streets raid, and then I think I might call it early, slightly early, just because of the whole problems with the stream situation. Just it's kind of annoying me. Kind of put up a bit of a dampener. I want to go and fix it rather than just, like, you know, carrying on through whatever. Factory gets a bit mindless sometimes. Yeah, and I've done a lot of Factory recently. I've actually played quite a bit because I was doing a lot of leg meta on Factory, simply because it's just an easy way to get footage for something like that. Because leg meta works close up. You know you're going to be close up with people. Just makes it kind of easy. Factory is most fun when you're running low budget and low care. You still got to go through the loading time, though. That's the biggest problem for me. If it was like 30 seconds in, then I understand that. But when you've still got to wait 5-6 minutes, like, half the sunk cost is the time rather than just the gear. I like Ground Zero, but the loot sucks. I'm not so keen on Ground Zero. I quite like Ground Zero around the Emacom end, but I don't really like the Nakatani end. Because the Nakatani end, it feels like, you know, there's the Nakatani extract, and then there's a building that overlooks it, and then it's just a street. It's like, yeah, you can go underground a bit, but I feel like you're very limited down there. I feel like Ground Zero could do with a little bit of just a bit of an expansion around the edge. Like, so maybe you could get to, you know, there's that lower ground section that goes into the underground car park. Maybe if you could get to there from Nakatani, like, more easily. Area down the middle with the wine shop. I find that area kind of fun. Because it's got, like, Terra Group on one side, the wine shop on the other. It's like height and stuff. You can figure it out. It's not too bad. Colantine Ground Zero. I prefer Colantine Streets, honestly. Restaurant and park plus the bank. Yes, it's cool, that area. We've been alive for 7 minutes. So I'm gonna be interested to see what happens if I do a speed test and just see if it will actually do it or not. If it's like capped at like something low. I was having this weird problem at one stage where my upload was only like 30 or 40 or whatever, and so I was like hitting the upper ceiling. It should technically be 900, but sometimes there's issues on the line. Like, the only thing that I would say about this now, I saw that BT OpenReach have been in my street. I'm not with BT OpenReach, and it made me highly suspicious. I saw their vans and I was like, oh dear. Last time they were in the cabinet, they unplugged me, and I had to get my ISP to come out and plug me back in again in the cabinet. I was like, what are you doing? Chat seems to be super speedy. What do you mean, super speedy? No, not Virgin Media, no. What are your thoughts on Pestany's PvE kill Tarkov video? Oh, I mean, it's just kind of fair, isn't it? Basically says PvE is quite fun, see why people like it. What was this? I can't remember his actual take on like whether people are not playing anymore or whatever. I don't think PvP is being. He said the same. Didn't he say like, you know, you have to remember it's late wipe, which is what I said. I think it was the same thing. Is it correct that PvE can still do arms race quest now? I'm not sure. I don't know. But delay between messages to live and whatnot is almost instant. It should be, yeah. Seeing OpenReach go to the cabinet. I know. I like driving home and I'm just like, you keep your grubby hands away from the box. I know I'm having issues for weeks and I see that. Yeah, I got disconnected for a whole day. Because obviously I had to schedule an engineer to come and like look at the box or whatever. Couldn't just send somebody instantaneously. I think it happened in the evening as well. So it was like the following... It was like the following like lunchtime or whatever. They managed to get out after. Yeah, it's just like annoying. Just leave my box alone, mate. I still don't hope to add opt-in servers to PvE. Oh, I see. I haven't been able to run proper raids since the last local. Yeah, I guess they could. I think a lot of people wouldn't pick it, so it probably would be able to do that. Perfect internet until they filled with it, and then constant dropouts, poor speeds for roughly 5 years afterwards. Yeah, the only good thing is that like my line's like quite new line, and the people are like a local provider, so they are quite responsive, I would say, which is pretty good. Like, I was in direct conversations with both the infrastructure installer and the ISP at the same time, and they both know each other. It was one of those things where, like, you know, when you're so used to dealing with faceless companies, when you've had internet with, like, BT and Virgin Media, and, like, you're talking to your ISP... No, I was talking to the infrastructure guys, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm with these people. And they were like, I can't remember their name, but he was like, oh, yeah, that's Mike. It's like that ISP, it's like, it's one dude. I was like, it's crazy. Who are you with? I don't think it'll help anybody because, as I said, they're very local to my area, and... Basically, they're a fiber provider for my area. They've got like adverts all over the town. But in order to not dox myself, I'm actually not going to reveal who they are. But like they're very, very specific to my area. I think they must have got some like gov funding or something. They must have. But you, I think I would accidentally dox myself if I told you I was with. So I'm actually not going to do that, which is kind of weird. I actually haven't said in the past and never really gave a reason why. I just kind of avoided the question. But I was like, why am I avoiding this? Like, there's nothing taboo about saying that. Like, that's the reason why I don't want to say. But like, if you were here, you'd know. Like, they're the only other game in town where I live. This is the perfect spawn. But yeah, I think like OpenReach have said that they are starting to roll out some fiber now, so you can get that too. So maybe some neighbors are doing that. Can you tell? Don't go. Oh god! Oh god! That was weird. All right, nothing here. Yeah, you can tell to create a good company in the Midwest US. Yeah, sorry. Unfortunately, I cannot. Well, these companies need to work together with companies installing the physical pipelines for the government. Yes, and they actually are. And they're actually doing a good job of it as well. Like, they're actually doing a really good job. So, like, the ISP and the actual installer are two different companies. But, oh, that was pretty crap, wasn't it? What a load of rubbish. What's my extract anyway? It's probably... Oh, collapse crane. Oh, no, and I didn't bring the flare. Expo... Oh, actually, you know what? Expo checkpoint isn't half bad. That's kind of alright. Expo checkpoints, okay. Which quest are you doing? I am doing kill bosses with the goons armor on. And... Bow! And run before we get hosed down by somebody in Pinewood. I'm not painkillered either, which is... I'm always... Like, I hate pre-painting. I actually do. I hate the mechanic of pre-painting. So annoying. It's genuinely so annoying. This is actually a bad place to be. I'm going to lie down here and pre-paint. It's also quite bad to do this because you can't stand up or do anything if you're lying down and painkilling. You actually can't do anything. We still think you wipe it at August. Feels like the event would have started to pop off. I don't know. I'm going to painkiller around here where I'm not lying down and I'm not... Is that somebody inside? It sounded like scouts shouting to the left in here somewhere. Okay, let's painkiller left. There we go. This is better. Yeah, I feel like the events will start to pop off. So, like, I think the wipe is typically, what, like 4 to 10 days after the pre-wipe events start? So we're probably good until still the beginning of August. After that, it's kind of anyone's guess. Now, which side is it? Is it this side? Yeah, it's left side. Quick check. I've not been careful through here before. I've just been like beamed by a massive group of boys. Always unfortunate. No Colan. Well, I say no Colan. Yeah, I don't think he's here. Having trouble doing my interchange tasks, PvE solo, because there's Gavs in every aisle and killer. Couch to get a burst of adrenaline if they take a shot, don't receive pain debuff for a few minutes. Something like that, yeah. I would bet not. They usually announce it the week before. I would they don't really announce it. They do it with events, really. They don't really ever announce it per se. They just start saying like, oh, you know, they do like quest events with a particular, you know, with like news bulletin. You know, the UN has announced whatever, like this kind of thing. Seems like there's nobody running this route. CPU, GPU, 5700 X3D and a 4070 Ti Super, which I've upgraded recently. I was on a 3070 beforehand, but I'm now on a... Maybe Twitch... Look, Twitch is actually fixed, apparently. We've been up for 16 minutes without any drops. Usually fire sale events when the web is a day or two away. Yes. But before then, there's usually, like, stuff that happens. It's either, like, raiders on certain maps, bosses in certain places. You know, things like that. Like, some stuff goes cheap, maybe. They, like, add some stuff to the traders, some crazy barters, or whatever. There's usually some stuff that occurs first. So what's it now, then? So what we're doing? Expo checkpoint, yeah. Can I vault this? I think so. Yeah. Probably can't. Can I vault into there? No. Can only jump. SVD. Could well be sniper scout, to be fair. That's vaultable. So is that. I got my 5800 X3D on Gigabeat's recommendation. It was a great buy. It is a great buy. It's still a great buy. It was a fantastic buy. For anybody with AM4, it's just an amazing chip. It works so well. It works so well for Tarkov, given the hardware, right? Because otherwise, you have to go up to the 7800 X3D or whatever, and like get a whole new RAM, and for like $250, you can just like double your frame rate normally. It's like insane. It's crazy. Alright, we'll try one more time. We'll try one more time. Hello, Mega. You've been fine the last 20 minutes? Yeah. I think it must be an internet thing. Oh, wait. I say that. I just had a little drop then. Is the 5800 X2D for DDR4 setups? Yeah. AM4 motherboards with DDR4. Yeah, what do you have at the moment? Buffer tier again. Yeah, there was a drop in the internet. But it looks like Twitch actually didn't fall over for some reason. 3600X. I had a 3700X. Well. It struggles on streets. Yes, it would. It's like double the frame rate, I think, on most maps. I got a pedal with a 4090, though the GPU is a bit bottlenecked. 4090 mostly for Blender. Depends on the game, really. Depends on the game. Right, we're going to try one more on streets, and then we'll call it a day, just because I need to go and troubleshoot this thing on Twitch. Don't know what the problem is. Have you noticed the 5700 XD running any cooler than 5800 XD? I'm not aware of anybody using the 57. I don't really know of many people using it. The chips aren't that expensive because they're last gen. Yeah, basically. The only thing that you need to remember if you do upgrade to a 5800 X3D is if you were on a 3000 series AMD chip and that came with you and you've had it for ages with your motherboard, you probably need to update your BIOS because there's support that came later for the 5800 for X3D chips in particular to allow the PC to actually take advantage of the X3D architecture because they didn't exist when the motherboards were released. So you have to get a new revision of the BIOS. It's like one important thing. Otherwise, it won't perform very well. You have to be making sure that you do that. Otherwise it won't work. I hate updating the BIOS. I rebuilt my computer like 2 summers ago. Maybe I'd need that. To be fair, you can just put like, just go on like CPU Z, CPU Z, whatever you prefer to call it. It may not even boot if you don't update it. Yeah, and then that's really annoying, right? So you better, best off doing that first in anticipation. Go on CPU Z, look at what BIOS version is, go on the manufacturer's website and see when the support was for the X3D chip, because it should be there. Mine's a Gigabyte one, B550. And it was like version 11 or 12 or something. And then it just shows you on the different revisions. And then you just like, yeah, update to the latest one. I'm not on a 7800 X3D. I'm on a 5800 X3D. If I was going to rebuild the system... The thing is, though, I don't really want to rebuild the whole system to jump to the 7800 X3D when, like, the 9000 chips are coming. So, of course, you have a Gigabyte motherboard, yeah. And my 3070 was Gigabyte as well. A lot of Gigabyte stuff. Gigabyte for the Gigabeef. Although my 4070 Ti Super is MSI, actually. Intel was king, and now I want AMD for EFT. It requires a whole new motherboard to build. Yeah, it does. It's a bit of a pain. The thing is, you can get, like, B550s are really cheap now. Like, if you did want to go AM4, but, like, I just don't think it's worth building a PC for that. This is the thing. This is where it's an awkward spot. Like, you could get a PC relatively cheap, but it's going to cost a minimum amount just because you have to buy a certain amount of gear, right? Like, the RAM will probably work, but you need a new motherboard, you need a new CPU. I mean, it's really just RAM and CPU, to be honest. So, like, I used my old 3700X, which is now in my stream machine, and the old 3070 GPU, which is also in the stream machine. And now my actual PC is the 5800 X3D and the 4070 Ti Super. The 3700 now runs the stream. Maybe the 3070 is jealous of the 4070 Ti Super, and that's why we're having some issues, because it's been relegated from rendering Tarkov to just sending the broadcast out. At least M5 will be supported for a few gens. I imagine so. Is I mean, this is something I don't know. The 9000 series AMD stuff, is that like M5 as well, or is that like a new? Is that a new socket? My old PC was B550. Was still needed an update for Ryzen 500 to be stable. But the whole system of DDR5 would be a waste, in my opinion. It'll also be AM5. Okay, so I mean that, you know, there's that option, right? You could always go 7800 X3D. Then when, yeah, you're gonna take some depreciation curve, like rundown. So you get 7800 X3D because they've been out for a while now, so they're not necessarily that bad. Then you sell it. Obviously, you lose the difference, but you've been using it in the meanwhile. And then you buy a 9000 series if you want to like do it well. I don't know. You mean you'll like pick a brand and blindly stick to it for the rest of your life? Oh yeah, and undervolt the 5800 X3D as well. It's a lot less. It produces a lot less heat. Mine is water cooled because my PC was water cooled when it came. Like, my PC in its existing format is like the first PC that I didn't build because I needed a new machine during the GPU crisis when there was like no GPUs. And I bought mine as a pre-build because I just couldn't get a 3070. But I really, really wanted something with the NVENC encoder in it. I wanted the 30 series for the new encoder. So that came with a water cool system, which actually ended up working out really nicely because when I got the 5800 X3D, like the 3700X didn't really need it because that's a really light chip anyway. It's like doesn't use much power. It's very thermally efficient. 5800 X3D on the other hand is like awful thermals, like no overclocking ability, and that really does need the water cooling. So undervolting my X3D chip, all that really does is reduce the power. It doesn't unlock any extra performance. Some people find that if they've got like a substandard cooler on their 5800 X3D, that the chip throttles itself because it's getting too hot. So that's where undervolting actually can give you more performance because the chip can stay at higher multiplier for longer. But if you're already sitting in the sort of 65, 70 degree range like I was, the thermals go down by 10 degrees, but like from undervolting, but you don't get any more multiplier, right? It was already at max multiplier anyway. Right. can't believe there was somebody up here. I didn't realize somebody could be up on top of here. Spawn up there. I'm like super wary now. Ow. Oh. Oh, we killed him. Okay. I didn't even realise. I actually didn't even realise. They spawn right here. This is the area I spawned. I've never spawned in here. What gives? Man, you were such a min-maxer. I'm a min-maxer in real life as well. I don't think you could min-max this hard if you don't do it like every day. Hey there, see you on YouTube. Want to stop by? Hello, Rotten Pug. How's it going? How's it going? Do you have a command to your personal builds? There's a website that I actually should be using a bit more soon to do that, but right now, no. Level 32. This guy has not got much stuff. All right. Let us head through here. Spawn there, buy the extract in the new restaurant, maybe more. Yeah, I don't know. I never spawned down there. Yeah, so maybe I need to update this thing. So there's an app or there's a website which is DB for Tarkov. Which I've been using. It's the one with the Evo Ergo thing on it. I always struggle with this jump. Annoying. Yeah, it's the website with the Evo Ergo thing, and I've been speaking to the guy, and he's like made some cool stuff on there, which allows me to like put builds up, which is cool. I think it's quite fun. But I've not done anything with it as of yet. I need to get back on that. It's just having time, man. It's just like hard to find the time to do all this stuff. Because then I can put all my meta builds up there, or like all my good builds, not necessarily meta builds, but like all the good builds, like budget builds, whatever. Maybe I'll hit it with next wipe. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Am I going to get shot in the head? I feel like I'm just going to get shot in the head running across here. Such a dangerous place to be. I can't believe that guy died. I think I must have shot him through the bus or something. Lots of people comment on that. I try my best to read it correctly. Menu and min-max in real life, CPU and everything. Yeah, so I was just talking about this phone that I bought, right? So I had a Galaxy S7 for a long time. And then that broke. It basically just stopped working. Because I took good care of it, but it just stopped working. So I inherited my wife's Galaxy S8, which had a cracked screen. But I didn't really care. But now the screen crack has got so bad, it's gone over the front camera. Just through use. I don't even have it in a case, but like it was bad anyway. But now that the screen crack has got so bad that now it won't let me into online banking anymore. Which is quite unfortunate. Oh. Yeah, so so instead, I've been like scouring around. Wait, is that just a normal scout? Oh, no, maybe not. Ah! I thought I was suddenly gonna get turbo pushed by them while I was pulling the nade out. Oh god, there's a scout over there too. I wonder if I can get him through here. Maybe we'll go to the other side. Where is he? You know, sometimes I hate the way scouts move. Right. Don't really like being stood here because you can get shot from somebody if they come through the tunnel. Kind of sucks. Anyway, so yeah, I was scouring around because I don't want to pay for a new phone, and I'm like on an S8 anyway, which is like super old. So I don't really care about having an old phone. Like, there's no problem for me. So I ended up looking around, and I bought myself a Galaxy S10e. I don't really like the curved bit on the normal S10, so I bought the S10e. Oh. That's a regular scav. Yeah, and I bought it refurbished from Amazon Refurb, which is like £115. I feel like it's a bargain. I feel quite pleased with it. Right, let's head in. Could there be one? Is there one here? No. Okay, let's get in this little cubby. Yeah, the min-maxing extends to IRL. It's a shame you can't open this door. Right, let's see if there's any down here. I'll try and block my... Okay, none down there. Could there be one in the doorway? No. That's annoying. What, this one? Oh no, apparently not. Oh, that's not nades either. Where's the other one gone? I want some actual nades. This one, maybe? Aha. Look at the pockets. Oh yeah. Nice deal for sure. Yeah, I think so. And it came, and it's like pristine, pretty much. There's like a tiny little mark around the power slot or whatever. Do we think that might have killed them? Probably not, right? Oh, it did. Excellent. Excellent stuff. There we go. My S7 still works, but I have a broken SIM tray, so I mostly use it for smart thing. What do you mean smart thing? That was a good nade, right? Okay, so let's get rid of this crap. Let's keep this just as a... Actually, it's not a very good holder for stuff, but it'll do for now. Let's take this sprut. Okay, that's a AI. That's fine. No biggie. No biggie. Okay, well we did get the kill on Mr. Colan. Alright, let's go Altin. Defender, don't care for that really. Stick this on the sprut. Goofy ass MP133. We'll take the flechette. Flechette's actually quite valuable. Mr. Collentine himself. Okie dokie. I really need build 10 in game from what looks like when you 2 attachments off. Nice. Why are they so... Why is it so... The loot is so bad on these guys. He says with an Alton in his bag, but yeah. Like, all the ammo is just completely guff. The plates are all just messed up. Guy's got big pockets too. Okay, well that should be this next one here, at least. Here's someone walking. Yeah, 3 out of 5. We're getting there. Slowly getting there. What else does this guy have? IFAC. Win maxing extended to your gameplay too. Yeah, basically. I do like to min-max. I do like to min-max. It is a hobby of mine. Pretty much. Hear anything on this thing? No, nothing there. We'll check inside here. Upgrading my phone is the least exciting thing I can think of. The phone keeps getting bigger and buggier. I just don't upgrade. Yeah, that's why I thought. Well, this time rather than upgrading the phone, I'll just get like a refurbed one that's like just as good. Like, I'm already 2 series ahead just by doing what I'm doing. I always find, like, shooting the left hand, like, really odd. Point 2 of a biddy, baby! We in the money. We in the money. Okay, fine. So where's the extracts, did I say? Oh yeah, there was this dude, wasn't here, wasn't he? Did I loot everything out of there? Not the IFAC. We'll take it. We'll take this thing as well, given that every single person seems to have one. Yeah, where did I say I need to go? Expo, Klimov, Stylobate building. Oh god, Stylobate building. Should we do Stylobate building elevator? It's not too bad. Oh, did you go inside? I guess so. This PvP? Yeah. Oh, my scroll wheel being broken is actually really bad here. Oh no, I'm out of stamina. Oh no! Oh, that is awful. Well, if I die now, it's my own fault. Great. Freaking great. Wasn't checking my stamina carefully enough. Yeah, interface a little odd on DB, but it's alright. Do you know the thing with phone prices? I bought one new phone in the last 14 years. Amazon Reverb, my go-to. Yeah, like I was just like, I'm not paying like £400 for even something fairly bog standard, like an older gen Pixel or is like 450 quid. Like the flagship phones are like near £700. I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, I don't, you know, cost me as much as a like 4070 Ti Super to pay for like a modern phone. Like, do I really want it to do that much more than what it's doing already? I think the issue is that, like, these days the contracts are just not very good. But yeah, it's a beauty little phone. I've installed everything on it this morning. And it's working like a charm, to be honest. Working real nice. We'll just get this, Why is he taking the sprats? I didn't, did I? I'm interested why you're taking the sprut. Oh, yeah, just so I could fit all these bad boys on it. Just very efficient in terms of taking flashlights. Too quick. Which phone did you get? I got the Galaxy S10e. Really, really stuttering. It is lagging what I would refer to as a bunch. And I don't know why. Got a bit smoother now. It got a G phone. Yeah, I was looking at the Pixel. I was like, what? New iPhones in the States are up to like 1300. It's like 950 GBP. Holy moly, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. So it makes sense to buy a phone for like $500 to $1,000 when I can get one a couple of years old, maybe 200 max, get 4 years out of it. Exactly. Changing phones every 5 to 6 years more than enough. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think so. The thing is, yeah, they do everything, right? They do everything you need them to. There's nothing that they're like adding. E-waste, yeah, it's you know what? It's actually a good point, right? Like you're recycling and refurbing and helping the planet by like using something somebody already had. As long as it comes back in decent condition, right? I'm sure like these big outfits, they replace the screen and do this and do that. I'm sure they do all sorts of stuff to them. And so they come back in like good working order. Nah, it isn't you. Anybody on Twitch, like, we're having issues today, so... It's, yeah, I need to fix whatever's going on. I don't know yet what the problem is, really. Change your phone every 2 to 3 years for one of the top models. And one of the upcoming brands. Yeah, that's not a bad idea either. Never seen that extract? Where are you located? You mean, like, IRL? In the UK? In the West Midlands. Do you have an EV yet? Seems very min-maxed with how cheap they are. Why'd you say they're cheap? I don't feel like they're very cheap, personally. Look at that. Triple nade. They're going to sit in the corner and they're going to get triple nade headshotted. Boom. Get wrecked. And no, I don't. I don't have one. But they don't seem very cheap to me. I don't know. It depends on where you are, I think. I haven't figured out a way to make them cheap. Like somebody was telling me the other day that like you can... The problem for me is I think the way a lot of people are buying them is like they buy them through their business. But I can't justify it as a business expense because I don't go anywhere. They've depreciated like crazy. Reynolds Zoe like 8K. Model 3 18K. Really? Are those actual, like, full electric, or are they hybrids? Cheap in the US, since it's roughly 13k tax rebate. See, that's the thing. We don't have as many tax rebates right now. Like, a lot of our tax rebates disappeared for things like solar panels and stuff like that, unfortunately. Not that doesn't necessarily mean that you should do it anyway, but, like, I'm always on the lookout for optimizations to make, so... If there's a sensible, like, I'm not against it. Like, if there's a sensible case for it, then that's fine. All three are full EV. The only thing that you have to bear in mind for me is that I have two young kids of like 1.5 and 3.5. So, like, right now I have a Skoda Octavia, so it has to kind of be the similar size to that, which is the only like kind of like snagging point. We have to be able to like fit quite a lot of stuff in. It's actually getting easier. Then they're out of the stage where, you know, it was really, really tough. We had to bring like our entire house whenever we went anywhere. We're not quite in that stage still. Of course, you have an Octavia. Are you a money-saving expert fan? Yes, I am indeed. I am indeed. He's a good guy. I've been doing the bank cycling thing. So you have a current account, and then you move that to another bank. You take the bonus, and then you wait the period, the minimum period, whatever, and then you like just cycle that between current accounts to like bonus scalp or whatever. That's my recent wheeze that I've been up to. IRL. Of course, nobody's surprised about any of this. Appreciate this because the battery is good for about 10 to 15 and then costs 30 to 40k to replace. Huh. So when do you buy them then? Like after what, 5 years or something? Can't that mess with your credit rating? It can, but I don't need to take any loans out anytime soon. So I don't really care. I think it's only short term anyway. So it can only it doesn't affect your credit rating like per se. Why doesn't it take this? Oh, it's because of foot stuff. It doesn't affect your credit rating per se, but it does show searches on your account. That's where it has like an impact. It's a soft check, right? So there's no like actual credit check necessarily, but it's soft checks to like open the accounts and things. It's just like other providers can see that a check was made, so it can look suspicious if you churn too much. But if you leave it a few years, you know, or like a year, I guess, when you actually need to like make a loan or like roll your mortgage or whatever it is. Like we have a weird system for any Americans out there. We have a weird system in the UK around mortgages where the term is like 25 or 30 years, but the fixing period is only like 2, 3, or 5 years, all floating. And after that period, you have to renegotiate it, or it goes on to some like horrendous rate. So you're basically on like a market. You're kind of on some kind of market rate of some description, even though you're on a 30-year loan. So you don't actually know what your cost's going to be. A lot of people are getting burnt by that right now because rates have gone through the roof, and people are on like, you know, sub 2%, and now they're rolling off into, you know, 5, and they're getting a bit screwed. But that doesn't happen in the States, which is like I never understood why we let that happen here. Worth doing with how much they pay in bonuses, dude. It's like £200, like £175. Like it's a bit of a ball ache. Don't get me wrong, like it's not that easy. Like the switching service in the UK has made it a lot easier. It's a lot easier than it used to be. But like it's a bit of a pain. It does take a bit of time to set up. Like you don't want to do it with your main so they don't know what's your main current account or what's not a main current account. They have these like stipulations on it, like, you know, 2 direct debits and like a certain amount of money that goes in within a period. Like, and it's in only. They don't look at it net. If they say it needs £800, you could put like 400 in and then withdraw it and then put another 400 in or whatever. Like this, it's quite easy to game because the criteria are very, very simple for them to administer, and not that many people mess about with it. I don't think people can't be bothered. People just can't be bothered. So it does take a little bit of setting up to do, but you can do it. Basically, you do it with like a second set of current accounts. So like I have a current account that I use for paying actual stuff, and I just set up a different one just first with no bonus or anything. Just set one up in order to then switch it around, because I don't want like my actual payment details moving. But you just got to make sure you have enough direct debits, payments, whatever, to ensure that you can facilitate whatever the bonus scheme requires you to do. And there's minimum periods, right? 30 days, 90 days, whatever. You just wait. You're just patient. Everything UK is weird, so nothing new. Kinda. Interest floats for 2-3 years. No, so your interest is fixed. So your interest is fixed for like 2, 3, or 5 years. That's the typical one. 2, 3, or 5 year fixing. And after that, you have to after that, technically it floats with the market. Technically. But it's like 2-3 percentage points higher. So nobody ever does that. Everybody just refixes. So on a 25-year mortgage, for example, and you got a 5-year fix, you'd refix that 5-year 5 times. But each time you come to the end of a fix, you can decide what to do. So you could go 5-year the first time, and then 2-year, and then a 3, and then you could go floating for a bit, and then you could do another 5. Like, it's up to you. So there's like technically more flexibility. It's less risk for the bank. I think it's because, I don't know, I'm not really sure. Like, they've argued previously, I think the banks have basically said like, oh, there's not as much demand because they're more expensive. Not sure exactly how much I believe in that. I think it's just because like it's more expensive and because it's not market convention. So a lot of this stuff ends up just being because of market convention for one reason or another. So in the US, it's market convention, so it's cheaper because everyone offers it. So the product's liquid. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Whereas here, they don't offer it. So the product's not very liquid. So they have to make it more expensive to make up for it. Because... Anyway, it's complex. One day I'll get up from renting. That's the worst. Renting is hard. I didn't realize you don't have 30-year fixed. It literally doesn't exist. You just can't. You just can't get it. You can just about get 10. But it's quite pricey compared to the others. Like 10 is like right on the limit. But your mortgage is easily somewhere between, like the average mortgage is 25. I think 30 is more typical now, or even up to 35 if you want to. But you can't term up the interest with the loan, which is really weird. Country where parents live in are reevaluating property tax, which they do every 7 years. It's quoted home values up 52%. Monthly tax on property expected to be $1,800 a month. Holy moly. That's the one thing that we actually have. We have like almost no property tax. We have council tax, but it doesn't scale with property price like really at all. Like our council tax, our like home tax is very, very low in the UK. There's like two things that make home ownership like very, outside of renting being in like just an insane scalp. Outside of that, there's two other things that make owning in the UK so popular. Firstly, the fact that there's low property taxation in general. And secondly, that there's no capital gains on the gains that you make on your primary residence. This means that a lot of people want to buy a house, add some value to it, and like the market will probably just float up with inflation at least, or like, you know, historically above inflation like it has done for many years here. And then, but then if you add stuff to it as well, you get to take that, when you move, you get to take that money tax free. Because it's your own primary residence. If you live in one house and you do up another house, you have to pay capital gains tax on that. But if it's on your own house, you get that money you make is completely free. So say you add, you know, you do up all the bathrooms or something, and it costs you 30k, and it adds 50k to the house price. Like that 20,000 is yours, and it's free. It's like no tax. It's like a cute, crazy. It's like not really a loophole. It's just a feature. It's just like crazy. I literally just got done watching a file video. I enjoyed making that. We got some really good stuff done there. I've been doing this with 2 accounts for a decade. Free streaming services bonus on top of 175 been great recently. Yeah, there's actually been quite a few. I derailed the stream for Tarkov again. Last time I was talking about children. You know what? I think we should finish the stream with a segment about real life or something. And like things to do to improve our life. Which direct debits do you move though? That's a hassle. Now I use Plum Financial Savings, because they have a weekly direct debit service, which you can just set up for £1. So I do that for both me and my wife. I moved my TV license from an annual payment. All the Americans are going to laugh about a TV license because it wasn't any more money. And I use that as a direct debit. You know what's really annoying is Amazon Prime and Netflix don't count as direct debits. I found this out when I was first setting this up, and it's a pain. They don't count. There's some other format, which is like basically a direct debit, but not, which is really annoying. So I use the TV license, and then the TV, you got a license for that TV, mate. And then for my wife, there's a hilarious website called £1 Direct Debit. You literally just pay them £1. But I don't have any other direct debits. So I just pay this dude £1 on my wife's account to have 2 direct debits on hers. Really funny. Still shocking people weren't locking in 10-year fixes when it was sub 2. I think there's a lot of people weren't up for their like refresh, so you couldn't really, and it didn't really make sense. I don't actually know what the 10-year was then. Yeah. I locked in 5 originally because I wanted to go. I wanted my 5 to go over Brexit. And that was like 2.3 or something. And then I refinanced just before everything went crazy. I managed to catch it at like 3.2 for another 5. So thank goodness I'm insulated for the time being, but it's painful. Renters and homeowners pay the same council tax, correct? Pretty much, yeah. Cut out right after we said all Americans are going to laugh. I was talking about a TV license. Standing order. Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, it's like standing order or something weird. I don't pay TV license. I don't have any streaming services. Yeah, so Plum Finance. I think there's two. You could probably do it with two. I think there's one called Moneybox and there's one called Plum. And you could literally subscribe to both of those services and they're £1. And they go into an account. You could just withdraw it later, right? Because it's a savings account for you, technically. So you just withdraw it later. Just do one Plum, one Moneybox. That'll be it. Yeah, sub 2 for a long time. Locking rate was like 2.5, 2.8. Yeah, something like that, yeah. I'm Australian. Fathoming you have to pay for a TV license is hilarious. Yeah, it is funny. It's to watch the BBC. That's the point of it, right? The BBC isn't funded by tax per se. It's funded by the I think maybe it is partly by the government, but it's mostly funded by the TV license. So it's kind of the same as, you know, Netflix or whatever. Right? It's like that's the idea. It's actually not that cheap. It's like more expensive than the other services, which I find a bit of a joke. But is there someone in there? No. I actually have a money box for lifetime ISA. Yeah, you could just set up. You could just open up like a normal account, like a normal savings thing on there, and just put £1 in every week. I think. Oh, there's somebody in here. Someone around, I don't know whether they're a player or not though. What I got here, 7 buck. And they're outside. Was that something? No. Oh goodness me. Just. Well, it doesn't look like there's any players around here. Missed by a private company, though. And they're also, the TV license collection is like one of the single most aggressive collection services in the UK. It's like, it's absurd how aggressive they are. Oh, what's going on? Someone is over here. Where's the fight? Where's the fight? We're missing it. No. Oh, look, they're all going after the nasty man. Oh, is that person? I'll follow this guy. We're just going to swarm him. Get him! Is he up here? No. Wait, where's the guy? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? They were all looking up. Probably trade to Scav, yeah, probably. Nah, whatever. Bored of looking for people. Typical spin man, make it to the end of the stream. Exactly. Well, at least he didn't shoot me in the face today with an AXMC. My friend. Did we succeed questing? We killed Kollontai twice. Didn't manage to kill Tagilla today, annoyingly. Still got to kill 2 bosses to finish the Ragman quest. Yeah, left out of office. I think so. Yeah, the TV license people just send you endless annoying letters saying like, you need to pay for TV license. Are you sure you don't watch TV on demand? Are you sure you don't watch TV live? We really would like your money, please. It's very annoying. That's very annoying. Even Western Germany, you have a mandatory TV license, €90 a month, and you can't cancel it. Why are we laughed at then? I wasn't aware of this. Oh dear. Click on the white dot next time, yeah. No, it's bad. Yeah, so, you know, we'll love to do a bit of min-max IRL. Love a bit of IRL min-max. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. What's the percentage of armor plates when they start becoming a lower level? It's roughly like 45%, roughly. That it makes it equivalent to the class below on the next shot. So a class 6 at 45% durability, say half. So class 6 at half durability has the same percentage pen chance as a class 5. It's like roughly rule of thumb. It's all you really need to know. Right, so yeah, we just got to do 2 more of these, like next time. 2 more. I'm enjoying killing Kollontai, though. I think he's actually quite easy to get. I'm going to do 2 of these. We'll just like focus on doing this. His spawns locations are like in the same place, and they're not really highly contested for PvP. So it makes it actually alright. Just go and do it. Have a think about your favorite min-max IRL strats for the next stream. Yeah, exactly. We talked about bank move stuff, so I have to think about something else. Why were we talking about? I can't remember why we were talking about mortgages. I don't know. So they spend more time to bother you for the payment than they actually make? Yeah, maybe. They actually might. Didn't want to just kill Zerachi? No, because that's going to ruin my Lightkeeper thing, and I'd only just got Lightkeeper because I want to keep him sweet for the end of the wipe, because otherwise you have to do like a bunch of makeup tasks, which is going to be even more annoying. So I didn't want to do that. Right, I need to go and fix whatever the hell's going on with my internet. It's like terrible's happening to my internet, and Twitch is not enjoying it. YouTube is like fine, it's dealing with it okay, but Twitch is just like pooping the bed, you might say. Hey, look, it's Airwing Marine. What's he doing on? Oh, he's only just started. We'll go and say hi to Airwing. He's never on when I'm on, so. Let's go and grab him. Great. Cool. Okay. All right. Right, cool. Thanks for support, everybody, today. Appreciate it. ScavTalk tomorrow. Podcast. New video Saturday. I'll catch you then. Enjoy the weekend if I don't see you on the podcast. I'll see you later. Bye, everybody. Ciao. Hope I get Twitch fixed for next time. See you later. Bye-bye.